Shortened my neck.
That's not possible.
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say?
This arse tit wank.
I would separate your head from your neck, dwarf, where it stood put a little higher from the ground.
You wanted to get a bit of a Hobbit moment in there.
I did. In fact, it was Aomer speaking to Gimli. Do you know, actually, in the books, Gimli is way less of a... he's not even really a comic relief character.
Oh yeah, no, I'm well aware of that.
He's actually, in my opinion, I think he's one of the better characters in the books. Not that there's necessarily many bad characters, but...
No, I was going to say, I'm sorry. I do love John Rhys Davies' performance as Gimli.
Sorry?
I do.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. I think he's an excellent fit for the role.
Oh, there we go.
Cool. Ready to rock. Right,
Well,
can I plug my phone in? Do you have a charger?
Yeah, hang on a second, I'll go grab the cord.
Cool.
So,
Remove it from your... yeah, the notifications come up.
Jeez.
So far, we are still awaiting people, and that is fine. Thank you, Bob.
Called it.
Cord it now. Cord it later.
You got an iPhone, haven't you?
I do. An old iPhone charger. We're both on the iPhone 11, aren't we?
Yeah. So I see a reason to upgrade.
Can't do it for multiplayer at the moment, but we'll do later on. Cool, no worries.
No worries, Reese. Can I get Miraidon back in his place?
Let's see. Maybe with the slight lean, actually, that'll be alright, hopefully. That's worked. You need something at his back to be a counterweight.
Yeah, that's I'm going to have to figure that out by the time we get to Birmingham. Unless I decide to go with a Kyroga team because I'm feeling it. Or if I really want to stand out, do a Lugia team. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to make that work. Oh, it's Halloween themed stuff in this.
True. Hello, Balvin and Brad. I want to play a game. This game is stolen from Matt Rose. Highly recommend his channel, by the way. His videos are... Give me a moment. Also, I'm not logged into your Wi-Fi. Have you got your phone there?
Yeah.
Can I log on? What is it? Is it PlusNet? Or are you BT?
No, it's just Wi-Fi, it's called.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no, I am logged in. For some reason I wasn't.
I'll send you 3 hints, you have to guess the horror movie from those hints.
Okay.
As I say, I don't know what it is because Ren hasn't...
Hang on, sorry, I'll get the comments.
So, Spooky Slingers.
I want to play a game. This is stolen from Matt Rose. Highly recommend his channel. His videos are some of the most I've laughed at in a while. The game is simple. I will send you 3 hints and you have to guess the horror movie those hints are referring to. Okay. Interesting. Also, we're going to need to turn the volume down just a bit. Maybe between rounds if you can.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Where are these hints coming from, you ask? The IMDb Parents Guide. Okay.
Oh,
interesting.
Okay.
I didn't know that it had a Parents Guide.
I sort of knew it had one, but...
So I don't know if you know this about me, Cal, but you know that I've got some Dutch family, right?
Yes, because you went there briefly. That's when you lost your wallet and went to the wrong airport. Hey,
yes, it was both of those occasions. It was.
Because both of those occasions were the same occasion.
I completely forgot that.
Because I had to ring EasyJet to say you were.
Indeed, I completely forgot that.
I'll send one every 5 minutes.
Here's the test. So that family, one of them. Well, I mean, they're all very Christian, basically. Most of them are now. I'll get to the fact in a second. I just want to report this. Not the fact, the teaser. But they used to look up. We weren't allowed to watch Harry Potter. They weren't allowed to watch Harry Potter because they thought it was satanic. And they used to consult online guides as to whether or not a film was Christian enough or not.
I can believe that. I've turned down the volume of the music.
Thank you. So
how does this sound to you?
Sorry. Little bit. Can you turn it a little bit more?
Oh my god, I'm on 60.
Yeah. How are you doing? I'm confused what you're doing.
I mean, in terms of the volume. If it goes any lower, it's going to be inaudible.
So number 1, a character says, "I had a hard-on last night," to which another character makes a crass joke about. Another character makes a crass joke about. The ending is very creepy and unsettling, especially since it comes out of nowhere. So this is a horror movie.
I've got a weird feeling it's going to be Sleepaway Camp. I'm waiting for the other 2 ones, but that's my top 4 at the minute.
We said, don't forget, Cal is hard of hearing in his old age. Ending comes out of nowhere.
Surely this is a bit quieter.
I don't know.
That does have an ending that comes almost out of
I'm
nowhere.
going to say Hereditary. Because I feel like maybe the boy character, or one of the boy characters, talk about it.
No, Hereditary did not have dialogue like that.
I don't remember it having dialogue like that either. But just on the off chance, you never know. So what's the purpose of this game?
Get 15 of those,
Ah,
and you qualify.
nice.
And I can't see how many people
Hey,
have qualified because the camera's blocking.
That's okay.
Sorry,
Oh, sorry, Elliot sent in by chat now. I had a hard on last night to which another character makes a crass joke about Killer Name. Killer Name causes a teenage boy's bedsheets to come to life and strangle him to death. Very brief.
Okay, so it's not Sleepaway Camp then.
The ending is very creepy and unsettling, especially since it comes out of nowhere. Is it Nightmare on Elm Street?
One of those does happen on Nightmare on Elm Street, but
Because the killer causes a teenage boy's bedsheets to come to life and strangle him to death.
well, it doesn't happen in the first one because Johnny Depp dies in his bed, but he's sucked through the hole and loads of blood goes on the roof.
Johnny Depp's in it.
Yeah, Johnny Depp's in the first Nightmare on Elm
I
Street.
did not know this.
Yeah, he's one of the last kills in the movie. It was even weirder. Kevin Bacon's in Friday the 13th.
No way.
Yeah, he gets one of the most iconic kills in Friday the 13th.
Does he?
Yeah, he has a spear put through his neck from under the bed.
Very nice. That's fun.
I got eliminated, by the way.
To be fair, that's quite cathartic, considering how annoying Kevin Bacon is with all of his EE adverts.
Yeah.
I also didn't know that.
Yeah, both of them is one of their earliest roles.
One of the my favourite earliest role is, or not, maybe not earliest, I don't know for sure, but Jodie Foster being in.
I'm going to guess it is a Nightmare on Elm Street movie, but I think it's Nightmare on Elm Street 3, The Dream Warriors.
I haven't seen any of them, sadly.
You'd like them.
I'd like to watch them. What did I watch the other day? I watched. Have you seen or have you heard of them? Hey, nice. So we're on the right lines.
Yeah, but you gave me the thought of Nightmare on Elm Street, so you definitely get the point there.
Yippee! What do I win? If it's a big kiss, I want 3, Elliot.
Yeah, I'm going to go see the film I'm going to go see this week is The Wild Robot, because I'm hearing very good things about it.
That looks cute. I like the look of it. It looks very. The animals in it look very Zootopia. So I guess another one will come in
5 minutes, yeah.
3 minutes time potentially. What about Tom Cruise in Legend, where he plays another? Fuck me, I only watched half of that movie, but oh my god, it's brilliant.
Tom Hanks is in a Dungeons and Dragons propaganda film.
Is he?
Yeah, Mazes and Monsters. Remember, it was during the sort of Dungeons and Dragons Satanic Panic
Yeah.
time, and he gives one of the worst performances of his career.
Well, that's okay. He's just starting out.
Yeah. One of the few good jokes that you can still laugh about with Spoonie is in that review, where he says, "Warning, the following clip will make it impossible for you to find Tom Hanks movies enjoyable ever again after seeing this." And he said, "Well, really good thing. People say again, one of the only few jokes you can do now. Actually, I think it actually doesn't age very well considering what got him kicked off Channel Awesome.
What did? Maybe don't repeat it. If it's
don't repeat that one. But they did have one at the end which I actually liked at the time. But then after the thing in Channel Awesome, I went, "Oh, this actually plays a bit differently now."
I was looking back at what's his name? What the fuck is that guy's name? He used to do videos with like Filthy Frank and stuff like that, and he confronted like a content creator who said the N-word or something, and like he got a photo shoot with her, and then said "say," and like just thinking back, that has aged incredibly poorly.
Yeah.
Most of that humour has. Hello, Tom. No worries. You're welcome for the alert. We're playing a game at the moment, so Elliot's giving us a part of a parent. So it's an IMDb guide. iDubbbz, that's it. Thank you.
I'm out in the first round.
Jeez.
I'm doing terrible today.
So Elliot is reading to us excerpts from the IMDb parent guide in relation to certain films, and we have to guess which horror film it is.
God, I love. And of course, that's leading us into.
It was not PewDiePie. I don't know that he and Filthy Frank made stuff together, but I doubt it.
I know one thing, Ren, is again because you actually now can do the stream next week. Next week it is going to be Sonic.
Hey, woohoo!
It's one of my all-time favourite Sonic games.
Excellent. Well, it's a reboot, isn't it? It's a remake.
Well, it's a remaster / extra content.
Okay, cool. I wonder how much they'll add in.
Well, they're adding in a whole extra mode because it's they're adding in Shadow Generations, and they did a whole 15-minute animation as a prologue.
Oh, fun!
I do love the line of Rouge saying, "I'll help you get to a ship, but you have to promise to come to Sonic's birthday party." It was.
What was the Sonic game we played where they just didn't update any of the cutscenes?
Sonic Colors. They didn't update the
Oh, that
cutscenes.
was painful.
Apparently, the weird thing is they never did any change that. It took PC modders coming in to update the cutscenes.
Wow, really?
That was very clearly there wasn't a lot of budget that went to that remake.
Yeah, evidently not a lot of confidence.
My favourite, but again with this one, I've downloaded the Xbox. I've got the Xbox version for my review copy. I thought I would also make a good review copy because it's one of the few platforms where you can actually play the old version of Sonic Generations still. That and PC.
Oh, we need to do Sonic Heroes.
Well, I have heard a rumour that the remaster might be coming down the line.
Yes, if that's the case. Oh, it looks fun.
Oh god, I'm not looking forward to doing the rail grinding in that game.
No, not me neither. Did it have split screen?
It did, yes.
We'd need to do split screen. I love Sonic Heroes.
Well, Sonic Heroes multiplayer is okay, but I do think Sonic Adventure 2 had better multiplayer.
Was it? Could you do like a versus?
You can do a versus round, yes.
Oh no, not yeah, because I remember it had like an arena battle sort of thing, but
yeah.
There wasn't like a. Oh, by the way, Tom, I don't know if you have ever thought this. Do you think that iDubbbz looks like Ristic Studies? Because I do.
I will say as well. I wonder if Tom's going to join me in Liverpool, that game shop you alerted me to, because I now know they do VGC there every Sunday, so I'm going to start joining that league.
Very nice, that'd be fun.
Which hopefully what happened to me last time does not happen again this time.
Sonic Heroes is such a great soundtrack. Oh, you can see it there. I've always just thought that was the case.
Well,
right.
it sent another one.
Yep, sorry, I'll read this one. Tom saying he does not play VGC. Let's have a look. Right. The killer holds a voodoo doll and tortures a man through it. It breaks his hand and his leg.
I know it.
Then it stabs the voodoo doll with a knife, and the man begins to bleed profusely and eventually dies.
I know it.
Uses of fuck and a few uses of shit, bitch, and a-hole. The theme of this film includes dark witchcraft with symbology.
I know exactly what it is.
I'm trying to think.
You're probably going to get it wrong, I reckon, because I'm pretty sure you haven't seen these movies.
Movies.
It's a first in a series of movies.
I'm trying to think one with witchcraft.
I'm amazed Reese doesn't know this because I thought he would like these. I'm pretty sure I heard him say he likes this series.
I'm not familiar. Go on, what do you think?
Well, I know what it is. I don't think it's Child's Play.
Oh shit! Yeah, I've literally never seen Child's Play. Do you know who voices Chucky?
It's Brad Dourif.
It's fucking Grima Wormtongue.
Yeah.
I didn't realise that.
Yeah, what's even weirder is the person who plays his son in the future film Seed of Chucky is Billy Boyd, aka...
No way! Fucking Pippin!
Yeah, Pippin plays his...
Calvin's right, well done.
Do you know what the word... Oh, God.
I've literally never seen any of them.
They just cancelled the TV series annoyingly, which is a shame because the TV series was great.
I guess Rugrats took a dark turn after...
What's weird is he actually does look a bit like an evil version.
He's the ginger doll, isn't he?
Evil version of the kid from Rugrats. Incidentally, I do really like the new Rugrats games being made by the indie studio.
I didn't know there was a new one.
Yeah, it's called Rugrats Adventures in Gameland. It's they sort of designed to be a missing NES game.
That's fun.
It's a clone of Mario 2
right.
USA.
Yeah.
And but what they've also done is they've done it so you can shift between modern graphics and NES style.
Okay.
And they're going to make an actual NES cartridge.
Oh wow!
That you can put in to play the NES graphics.
That's fun.
It's fucking hysterical. Hang on a second, I'm going to make a disco dance.
Mad that
Oh shit!
Mad that fucking Rugrats is still...
No!
Oh shit! Mad that Rugrats is still having like an impact on...
Well, they did that terrible 3D CG reboot recently.
Did they?
Yeah, it looks awful.
Oh, I tried to... I was looking up pictures of... what was it now? Noddy. Do you remember Noddy?
Oh yeah.
Right. So...
That was a bit of a weird Uncanny Valley thing going on.
I used to love Noddy and I thought it was cute because it was like claymation, I think, and that's whatever it was. and then they made a 3D version when I was a kid, and now they've made an even newer 3D version, and Jesus Christ, it's awful. Oh,
What is it with them remaking classic cartoons but having like these awful computer graphics for them?
well, people, yeah, I don't know. I think devs probably think. Well, devs, like, producers,
Animators, yeah,
whoever they, I
producers,
think
yeah.
they probably think, oh, this is the new technology. This is what people would like. Make way for Noddy, Noddy! Shout a big hooray! So let's get ready and steady. Yeah, it's a happy
Okay,
day.
no one is allowed to make.
Noddy's here.
No one's allowed to make fun
way!
of. Right, no one's allowed to make fun of me for Sonic if his shit is not getting that.
No one makes fun of you for Sonic.
You were literally saying, laughing your ass off that I knew all the words to the opening song from Colours.
Yeah, that wasn't.
Also, mind you, pot kettle, mate, considering that you know all the words to Sonic Underground.
No, I only know a little bit of Sonic. I wish I knew more.
Triplets born, I know all the words, fuck.
And you don't even like. Ah, you won somehow. You're about to die.
I was just about to go then!
You're welcome, Tom. And Elliot forgot completely about Noddy, apparently.
I forgot about it until you brought it up.
I remember Rosie and Jim as well.
Fireman Sam.
Yep. What else was there?
Super Ted.
Teletubbies, Boobar. What's it called?
Oh god, do you remember one of the worst things
Tweenies.
one of the worst things CBBC ever picked up? The Cramp Twins.
I would argue Hugh Edwards.
That different bit. He wasn't on CBBC.
True, thankfully.
No, I'm saying
yeah, the Cramp Twins. Yeah, wasn't that from the US? What was that?
It was a terrible Cartoon Network series.
I remember liking it a bit. But anyone remember Bedtime Stories? I don't.
No, that was after my time.
I remember Story Makers. Story Makers.
Oh, this is the final round. Last one standing wins. Come on, Ezio, let's go. Oh no, it's Altair.
I like the sort of flowers on some of these guys as well. You're trying to emote. Don't do it, Cal. You'll lose, please. I don't have faith that you can do this. Cal, no!
I can't do it. You're right.
Yeah, Story Makers, and then I remember
it used to be just a D-pad button. You can't do that anymore.
Wasn't the Mary Moo Cow was one of them? Because I used to love the little puppet, and of course Big Cook, Little Cook. Of course, Cal was fine and Summer's black and white cat. So.
No, that's Postman Pat, you idiot.
Oh yeah, wow.
Recently revoiced by.
You need to brush up on your CBeebies knowledge. Right, here you go.
Also, I think Postman Pat was on ITV.
I can't recall.
All I remember about is there's a character called Mrs. Goggins because they made a joke that because the post offices were on Have I Got News for You, because the post offices were closing, she had to go on the game.
Right, here we go. A woman, so this is the third one. A woman squirts sulfuric acid into a man's face. We later see him with burn marks on his skin. Two characters' behaviour gets increasingly uncomfortable and inappropriate as the film goes on, and when ultimately found out, unhinged, disturbing and violent. About 35 minutes into the film, a man and a woman talk about role-playing scenarios to keep their sex life strong. I don't know this one.
I've got a few things in mind.
I'm going to say The Fly, because he does have acid thrown in his face, if I remember correctly.
I'm also thinking...
Oh, no.
Children of Corn? No, that doesn't happen.
I've not seen that.
I don't think that does happen in it, but...
By the way, there's a card in the new Magic set called...
It's
recent. Sulfuric acid thrown in his face.
Oh my god!
Uncomfortable and inappropriate as the film goes on, and then ultimately found out unhinged, disturbing and violent. Is it like a Friday the 13th? No. Is it a Halloween remake? Or like a later Halloween film?
Doesn't sound right.
I've got no idea. Is this just you and one of the guys?
We and one person.
Oh shit! Oh, good job. Fuck.
To be honest, I genuinely did not.
Scary.
I genuinely didn't know if that was going to work. I was really gambling there. Come on, fall off! Fall off! Me and Bear Burger are going down well.
Fall off your horse. Tell him to fall off his horse, Johnny. Fall off your horse.
Oh my god! No!
Too early. Slightly too early on that jump. That's sad.
Let's see the winner though.
Oh, he's cool. I like his outfit. Burger Man. Yeah, I'm not sure of that one. Have you got
Thank you. Well done, Dexter P. Forte.
Have you got any guesses for that one?
Oh, if he said it's recent, I'm going to go... If he's saying recent, I'm going to say it's in the last 5 years. So anything from 2019 onwards, I'm thinking.
Sulfuric acid. So acid thrown in face. Two characters increasingly uncomfortable with the sex thing. Oh, wait. No.
I'm going to say...
Is it like Crimson Peak or something? Because that's pretty...
No, Crimson Peak was the one I was thinking off the top of my head.
Yeah,
but
I don't think there's acid in that one, is there?
I don't think so, but I know there is an incest plot in it.
Yeah. And role-playing scenarios to boost their sex life.
But...
yeah, that's not recent.
I'm going to say Gerald's Game.
Oh! Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I think that's...
I'm going to guess Gerald's Game.
Yeah, because role-playing... Well, 35 minutes in, I think that's a little bit late with that one. But... two characters' behaviour? And Reese said, sounds like Cal's and Ren streams. I'm going to say Crimson Peak. You're going with Gerald's Game.
Yeah, I think you're more likely to be correct. But I think Crimson Peak's too early, though. I think that's...
I think it's...
I'm pretty sure it's like 2016, 2017.
It is. It's not recent.
Because it's a Del Toro film, I believe.
Gerald's Game's 2019-ish, I want to say.
Didn't Del Toro do Crimson Peak?
I've no idea. Realising I know a lot more of the Sonic Underground opening. Is that what...
Oh, Speak No Evil. I just saw that!
I've not seen it.
It's James McAvoy one.
Okay.
No, sulfuric acid is blown in his face.
I guess it speaks volumes as to how much you remember of the film and how memorable it is.
I remember they were always kind of... I was sort of thinking Elliot wouldn't do something literally that recent.
I've not even seen or heard of it, to be honest with you.
It's a remake of a Danish film, sorry.
Okay.
It's basically James McAvoy plays this sort of weird couple that invites another family met on a holiday in Italy to go spend the weekend with them at their country estate, and they just in their sort of their country house in the West Country.
Yeah.
And they're just everything goes really bizarre. It's all like it's one of those films where it's like you know something bad's gonna happen,
but not what.
But you're not quite sure what, and you're not quite sure when it's going to happen.
I feel like Get Out is a very good example of that.
Yeah, no, it's in many ways it's quite similar to Get Out, although obviously different sort of allegory.
Yeah.
It's put it this way, it's one of those where you don't quite know what the motivations are by the end, but the film's all the better for it.
Interesting, I like that.
Because it's kind of like saying, is that genuinely what they think, or is that, or is that they're just bullshitting? And
there's a film I really want to see. What's it called now? It's like an Italian film about like a ballet school, I think.
Highly recommend. It gets very. Yeah, I agree. It is very suspenseful film.
Suspiria. Have you seen that?
Yeah, no, I haven't seen that one.
I'd really like to see that.
It's also aided by the fact that Miles Morales in this match.
I know. I've not been so good recently with watching horrors or films generally, to be honest with you.
No, I'm going to be catching up on films. I'm going to go see The Wild Robot after I do Pokemon on Sunday, because I've got a bit of a schedule clash on Friday and Saturday.
Here's one. After a cult leader attacks a pregnant lady, she sits on the floor in pain as her husband fights him off. He then fights off the cult leaders. A man is thrown across the pavement by a ghostly force. Only one use of hell. Cult leader attacks a pregnant lady.
Oh, I swear I've seen this.
It's not Juno.
I swear I've seen this movie. I'm struggling to think what it is.
I tend to watch. The problem is Claire doesn't like watching horrors, so we don't get to watch a lot.
You dick!
Did you get
the fucker grabbed me and then pushed me off.
Lord.
This fucker.
You can't report him.
Oh, they don't let you report for unsportsmanlike conduct anymore.
That's funny.
No, it's not funny. It's really annoying.
It's the game. It's how you win. He's eliminating players.
No, it's a dick move.
Sure, but it's a winning move.
I never do that.
You should start doing it.
No,
Why?
fuck that. Because it's such a dick move.
It's part of the game.
Win the game properly or don't win at all.
So, okay, this is the mentality that some Commander players have. I really want to play Commander. However, if you interact with me, it really fucking annoys me. This mechanic is in the game for a very specific reason.
No, the one that annoys me
to throw people off ledges.
No, the one that annoys me in Commander is the person who takes 5 minutes on one turn.
Yes, totally agreed.
There is a point where I've actually genuinely lost my temper and gone, look, mate, can you win this turn? Yes or no? Because I could be doing anything else right now.
I think everyone's agreed on the fact that people who just waste other people's time.
No, at worst part he said, I'm not sure. And I'm saying, what do you mean you're not sure? Yeah, you've been doing this combo for ages. How are you not sure?
It's like if it's an indeterminate loop, then you do just have to play it out, which is very frustrating for everyone around you. So often it's best just to go, Right, I have a lot of value, I'll just shortcut things. Not every play needs to be optimal. Only play with me if you let me win, otherwise I'll be calling my mother to write a formal complaint.
No, I am fine with people beating me. I'm not fine with when they use a dick move to do it.
Sure, but this is part of the game though, Cal. It's an annoying part of the game, granted, but you can do it to other people.
Yeah, I don't.
Why not?
Because then I've beaten them both morally and correctly.
Indeed. Oh, you've got to acknowledge that it is at least a part of games, so you can't ignore it.
You ever heard the phrase, just because you can do something doesn't mean you should?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, if you want to win, you want to win.
Got beaten by Santa, I came second.
Nice. Santa always comes first, I suppose. Ah, you prick. No. Cal suddenly turned into a Klingon with his rant about honour. Yeah,
I know someone's genuinely translated all of Hamlet into Klingon.
Gorgeous.
Anyway, the film cult leader attacks a pregnant woman.
Oh yeah, shit.
I think it's. Oh god, I've got no idea.
Cult leader attacks a pregnant woman. Sorry, after a cult leader attacks a pregnant lady, she sits on the floor in pain as her husband fights him off. He then fights off the cult leaders. A man is thrown across the pavement by a ghostly force. Only one use of hell. I'm going to say Dagon. I don't think it's Dagon.
No, I got no clue. I got no fucking clue.
A ghostly force.
I'm in my head. I'm thinking that nun film that came out last year, Immaculate.
Oh, no clue. I've beaten them morally incorrectly. Ooh, such nobility, such kindness for not being a dick in the shit jelly bean game. I bow to you, sir.
I'm going to say Immaculate, that nun film that came out last year.
Klingon is an official language now with a full lexicon, so anything can be translated into Klingon.
Again, it's one of the lines from Suburban Nights. What is the Elvish word for prat?
Annabelle. Oh, okay. Sure.
God, yeah, no, I've wiped that film from my mind.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
It's one of those terrible Conjuring spin-offs.
Yes.
Because we all can't admit that the people that film's depicting were massive con artists.
The only film that I have seen other than The Conjuring in that franchise is The Boy.
I've seen both the Nun films. No, the boy I think is a different franchise.
With the I don't think it is. I thought it. Oh, maybe it is. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It's the one. It's one of the haunted doll film genre.
Yeah, I know it's a haunted doll. I just don't like them.
I didn't say that the films would be good. Elliot said.
God, I hate I hate the fact that people believe that the Conjuring stuff actually happened.
I think anyone with a rational brain would realise it's obviously fake.
Or that this film series directly rewarding con artists who stole lots of money off gullible people.
Well, if it makes a good story.
And yeah, I'm prepared for the Warren estate to take me to court over that statement.
Okay. I'll be forwarding you their comments then. Your comments. Right. 5. The hydrochloric acid-like monster. Blood drips on a character, causing parts of his flesh to graphically disintegrate. A character is shown smoking a joint. Some scenes contain strong flashing lights that may be overwhelming for photosensitive viewers, mostly toward the end of the movie. Yeah, it's got to be Alien.
Alien vs Predator 2 I'm going for. Alien vs Predator Requiem.
Yeah, smoking a joint. It's not going to be 1, obviously. Alien. Yeah, I reckon the first AVP.
No, I think it's the second AVP.
Well, where does AVP? The first one take place on like another planet, doesn't it?
The first one takes place on Antarctica. The second one takes place in a rural town in America.
Oh well, it'll likely be that one then.
Well, I'm telling you, that's one I guessed. Requiem, the second one.
I wouldn't know otherwise.
It's Requiem. It's Alien vs Predator Requiem. Has the terrible scene where the pregnant women getting the face huggers put directly on them.
Oh no, that's awful.
Yeah, no, it's a really disturbing scene. The flashing images are terrible in that one. Alien Romulus. Oh yes, it does. That does happen in Alien Romulus.
Oh yes, of course. I'm like, oh yeah. Romulus. Sorry.
Yeah, both the AVP films are based on Earth. The games and the comics and all that are based on other planets.
I don't remember him smoking a joint in Alien Romulus. Wait, is that the most recent one?
Yes, that's.
Oh no, I haven't seen it. Sorry, my bad. I was thinking.
Has one of the most disturbing alien variants in that one.
I believe so. Yeah, it's a guy in a suit as well, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I found amazing. There's so many good. That's what I found amazing about it. There's so many practical effects in this one. Oh, which one's this one again? Oh yeah, you're supposed to not. I made the mistake. You're supposed to not touch these. Oh, qualified because one person jumped into it and not realised.
Lol.
That's the easiest victory I've ever had.
Hell yeah, very nice. It's like in Civ 6. Sometimes, like if you spawn next to a river.
I should point out they are throwing in a couple of player-created levels in this one.
Okay, yeah, you telling me about this last time. I think
this is not one of them.
Like if you don't settle on turn 1 and you move next to a river and the river floods, you can lose. You can lose on turn 1.
Stay on top of the rolling ball and avoid the slime.
Meow. Yeah, I'd like to see Alien Romulus.
It's a really good movie. Really good.
Well, yeah, because I'd heard not good things, but that was because it was one reviewer who I like, or a couple of reviewers who I like, who commented on it and said that they didn't like it. Elliot really enjoyed it. Excuse me.
Day rocks. New day rocks.
Cal, it's moving. It'll be streaming soon.
I know it's moving. I'm trying to avoid falling off.
Where will it be available for streaming?
Shit.
Oh, people have died already. Why is yours moving so little and how have people died? Oh, are you trying to get these chickens?
Well, they can help you.
What do they do?
They're an attack.
The more you move one direction, Cal, the more...
I know! I know, I'm trying to avoid... The lollipop is not helping the situation.
Indeed. Shit. Oh shit. Go on. Get it. Yeah, nice.
I'm going to have to get ready because this thing's going to bump into me any second.
What does it do now then? What does this thing do?
Well, it whacks things.
Chicken. This is so weird. I've started reading Hunter x Hunter again. I'm like midway through the Chimera Ant arc.
Ah, cool.
Chimera.
Temu Games is out.
Also, I saw a very strange meme today about Leorio from Hunter x Hunter doing top surgery. I don't know why anyone thought to combine that character with that concept.
Shit!
Oh, I'm strange. You'll be alright, Carl. This is a weird level. This doesn't seem difficult.
It's more than you think.
You can jump onto other ones, can't you?
I know I can, I just don't want to.
Or can you? Oh, yeah.
I have, yes. Reese got it on PlayStation.
Ah, you prick.
Brilliant idea of yours, Ren. Jump onto another one.
I didn't say you had to.
I came second as well, and I lost to the Death Stranding guy doing Hatsune Miku.
Nice. Elliot really wants to play it. Sorry, Tom really wants to play it.
I like the fact they've introduced what I call dyspraxic friendly controls.
How so?
They have like auto combos. Like after you get a certain number of key, you just press the R2 and then a button, and then you get the like the Videl kick or the Kamehameha. Or
that's nice.
So
yeah, I remember the Budokai Tenkaichi and Raging Blast was relatively intuitive.
One of the things I love about it is I did a fight between Vegeta and Piccolo because they never actually fought each other in the anime.
Yeah,
I saw it in the World Tournament. And when it got a bit nuts in the audience, you can actually get the audience to evacuate when it goes a bit nuts.
Oh, no way.
So everyone get the hell out of here!
I'm not that fussed about Sparking Zero, though I've heard good things about it.
It got like 84, 85 on Metacritic.
Apparently they have like what-if scenarios, is that right?
Yeah, they have a few what-if scenarios.
What kind of things do they do?
I haven't got around to most of those yet. Again, I've been most of my Xbox time has been on Metaphor ReFantazio, and I've been doing...
Looks complex.
And I just finished Silent Hill 2 last night.
Carl doesn't want to play Silent Hill 2 because he's scared.
I'm going to play it next year for Halloween.
Sparking Zero is great fun and is very much Budokai Tenkaichi 4. I very much miss the old Z vanish mechanic, but it's harder to use now.
Yeah, the labyrinth is the section that really got me because I was actually.
Is there a labyrinth in Dragon Ball Z?
No, in Silent Hill 2.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
People create their own what if scenarios and upload them for players to download.
That's cool.
What if future Gohan survived? Doesn't happen, sadly.
They hate his ass. Right, 6. A woman acts violently towards a man in a wheelchair on occasion, including spraying lighter fluid on him while holding a box of matches, injecting him with a sedative, tying him to a bed, and occasionally slamming something on his legs or otherwise harming him.
Oh, it's Misery.
Thanks, Cal. A man is given pills several times. It's revealed that a woman character has murdered children and other people in the hospital where she used to work. It is Misery. But wait for the full description.
Alright, fine.
Good.
I was thinking for a second it was Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but
I was thinking, what else could it be? Like, I was waiting for the bit where, like, hitting things into his leg, like, you know, hobbling. Also, the fact that someone looks on a very good. Very good. The fact that someone has to look on a fucking parental guide for Misery. Like, why are you as a parent looking into that anyway to show your child?
well, actually, it's rather interesting. A lot of the ratings that are done in America are done and for all films
This guy's rubbish.
are done
What are you doing, man?
are done by a group of parents in Los Angeles.
Next time, let Ren answer before you do.
We'll call it 2-2.
Yeah, sure. And then what we'll do is we'll both, like, keep our answers until the end.
I'll be taking away a point if you do it again.
So goes the arbitrary... Elliot the arbitrator.
Will you just get on the thing?
People are rubbish at this.
He's still...
It's a different guy.
Come on, Clear Bear.
I was going to say that we were talking about... Yeah, so how is the vanish mechanic now harder to use? And also, one of my favourite things with Raging Blast 1 was, first of all, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Second of all, Super Saiyan 3... hey, Tom.
Hey,
Oh,
Tom.
long time no see. Was also Super Saiyan 3 fucking Broly. That's it. Or was that Raging Blast 2? I remember the main villain of Raging Blast 2 was fucking... What's his name?
Yeah,
It was like a random movie villain for some reason.
Yeah, one of the ridiculous fights I did was Videl versus the short green guy from the Ginyu Force.
Oh, what? Oh, hang on. What's his name? Give me a minute. The one who can stop time.
Yes.
Oh, that's so annoying. I can name all of them but him.
Oh, God.
The minute you can't use the vanish in every moment, and now it's only limited to when your opponent is behind you. Okay, sure. So sort of like what Ninja Storm does with its substitution, maybe.
Oh, David Tennant's in this one. Bottom left.
That's pretty spot on, to be fair.
Alonzi.
Pachiak, that's it. Oh, it was OVAs. I thought it was a movie. But such a weird choice to make him the main villain of like a game. Like I didn't even know who he was until Raging Blast 2 came out, which probably says more about me as a Dragon Ball Z fan. But that would be like making fucking who's the evil Namekian in Lord Slug? Like, imagine Lord Slug as the villain of fucking...
I love the fact that we can get Garlic Jr. in this one eventually.
Can you?
Yeah, Garlic Jr. is eventually unlockable.
Nice.
I haven't figured out how to get him yet,
That's
but
fun.
Garlic Jr. is in this, so I will inevitably be playing as him at some point.
Why do you love Garlic Jr. so much?
Because it's one of the most ridiculous filler arc ever.
Why is it ridiculous, do you think?
Put it this way, that was one of the first arcs I watched from start to finish in Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Because I remember, it was like, they needed a bit of a calm down after the Namek and Frieza arc.
Yeah. I hardly remember anything that happened in it, to be honest with you. I remember...
I also like the fact that arc proved you don't necessarily need Goku, that we can pass the torch to Gohan.
I liked... that's because Raging Blast 2 came out with the OVA remastered to watch, so they included him in the game.
Oh my god, no!
Oh no! So it was like a sort of simultaneous promotion thing. The only thing I remember about Garlic Jr. is that when he's in his powered up mode, his power level is equal to like the dimensions of the universe. That like so his power level is like unit for unit equal to whatever the like distance or something that universe is, which I thought was fun.
And they send to whatever version of the Shadow Realm is in.
Yeah. Not that it matters because fucking numbers mean absolutely nothing in Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, that's the whole point. That Toriyama pointed out the reason when the villains underestimated all their opponents because they relied so heavily on power levels.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Dragon Ball Z does a weird thing where it's like, some characters can mask their power level, other ones, like, you know... Like, Hunter x Hunter has a nice way of thinking about it, which is literally, it doesn't fucking matter how much, like, energy you have. What matters is how it interacts with your opponent, how your ability does, and if you're fucking good at fighting.
It is weird to think that the fight between Goku and Frieza, if you really think about it, the whole of the first bit of Dragon Ball Z had been building to that fight.
Yeah.
And it's weird to think over the whole of that.
Garlic Jr. was only strong because he got the wish for immortality, so he kept getting sucked into the dead zone to solve the issue of not being able to kill him. Tom said he has watched Dragon Ball Z. He hasn't, or he watched Dragon Ball Z ages ago. Or Dragon Ball ages ago. Tom said he'd have some stupid bungee gum type ability that would be shit if we had Nen. Bungie Gun was OP, man. Luckily he's filler, so they only had to dead zone him twice in the end to solve the problems. Claire and I were watching One Piece the other day, and it's on like the first, or maybe one of the first or second filler arcs or something. And it's like the arc with the dragon.
Oh, the Eternity Dragon arc.
Yeah.
That was anime only to catch the manga title.
Yeah, but of course it was. And oh, sorry, yes, Elliot. Sorry, I got distracted. But like, I will always remember you, memorable character. I will just never ever see you again or talk about you or you know,
or reference this in any way.
Yeah.
That's every One Piece side character. They hardly ever
every
get...
filler. Right. The killer and the android briefly fight again, and the killer punches its head off. While there is lots of violence in this film, the tone is not as dark as other films, and it often comes off as comedic.
I think I know what it is.
Two women try to seduce a man, but they both get stopped before they get undressed. One of them is shown only in bra and trousers.
I think I know this.
Fight again.
I think I know it, but I'll let you go first.
I need to think. And the android punches its head off. Is it one of the Friday the 13th where they're in space?
Fuck, you're right.
Is it that one?
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. I've not seen it. I just.
It is. It's.
Okay. Yeah. Reese also thinks it's Jason X.
Yeah, it is. It is Jason X.
Okay.
I thought for a second it might be Total Recall.
No, it's not.
Get ready for a surprise.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't even know. I've not even seen the film.
It's.
I was thinking if it's a killer and it's got a robot in it and it's like just very tongue in cheek.
Yeah, and she's played by Jill Valentine from the Resident Evil films.
No way.
Not. I think somehow the Resident Evil films were a step up in her career. And I say that as someone who likes Jason X.
Yes, it was the android that gave it away in my view.
They actually had a sequel comic where the original Jason fights Jason X.
That's fun. Who wins?
It's a bit difficult to explain.
Were there actually 9? No.
That was a 10th Friday the 13th film.
Wow, that's crazy.
And there's more. There's 2 more if you count the reboot and Freddy vs. Jason.
Has there not been a 13th then yet? No.
Oh God, no! The thing's in legal limbo right now.
It's a lot of fun. I would recommend it, even if it makes no sense in the timeline. Oh, my dad's ringing me, so I'm just gonna text him.
Sup, bitch. Lap 1.
What was I going to say? Yeah, Hunter x Hunter, in my opinion, has like the best power / battle system like of any anime I've seen actually. Of any show I've seen.
I think I'd prefer the JoJo ones.
I would liken it to JoJo actually. I think that's a really good comparison. Because each of the Nen powers are what's the word?
Slightly customizable.
Sort of. They're unique to the person and their personality. Some people, but equally, there's sort of like there's types within it. So I think there's like 5 or 6 different types, and like each type has its own benefits and its own difficulties. But each type of power has its own drawback as well. So there's like enhancers, which is what Gong is, which is like I can enhance my physical abilities and become stronger.
Yeah. And then somehow turn to a slightly taller teenage boy.
Yes. There are conjurers which like create something like so in Crunchyroll got a test. I just got enhancer, baby. Let's go. You're an enhancer. I wouldn't have thought you was an enhancer. I'll have to do that test. There's emitter who can like fire energy or like release energy, or like some kind of power.
Super.
What else is there now? Transmuter.
Super.
They can change a power to. They can change matter into different things. So, fucking.
Oh yeah,
the clown paedophile guy. What's his name?
I love her.
Thank you, Tom.
Incidentally, Elliot, I did manage to get a new commander deck, which I wouldn't. So, because I bought it when we did our thing, I got one of the Fallout ones. I got Dogmeat.
Very nice. I'm surprised they chose him as the face commander. I don't know who else is in that deck.
There's a few on there, but
Hisoka has he's a transmuter, so his Nen power is to convert. Oh, or is he an emitter? Anyway, his power is Bungee Gun. It has both the properties of Bungee and Gun. You also need to really catch up with Hunter x Hunter because it's so fucking good.
Incidentally,
Tom, you've seen it before, haven't you?
How many people are left? 1, 2. There's only a few of us left. Oh, this is going to be difficult. Shit, 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 shit!
You have, oh thank God. I'm reading, I'm on like chapter 20, volume 25 or something at the moment, so if you want to borrow the manga from me ever, feel free. Right. Elliot said, so new one. In these scenes, a supernatural force compels the characters to commit crimes, become violent, or see visions of terrible things. Some bloody content and disturbing images, but it is all off-screen, and we only see some blood on the bodies. Plus, we see an image of a ripped open leg, which is brief and very fake-looking. In a hallucination, a woman and man are briefly seen performing sex. PG-13 shows the couple's faces close up, but they're not really showing anything.
I got a weird I think I know what it is actually.
Wait a minute, because it will go on. So if I say 3, 2, 1, go, then we'll both say on go. Okay.
I've got two thoughts on what it could be,
well,
but I'll let
give me a moment.
Yeah.
I'll reread it. In these scenes, a supernatural force compels the characters to commit crimes, become violent, or see visions of terrible things.
Okay, it's a different thing.
Some bloody content and disturbing images, but it is all off screen, and we only see some blood on the bodies. Plus, we see an image of a ripped open leg, which is brief and very fake looking. In a hallucination, a woman and man are briefly seen performing sex. PG-13 shows the couple's faces close up, but not really showing anything. Okay.
You know, I thought it was It Follows, but that doesn't track with that film.
Yeah, not so much. No, actually, not in the hallucination.
Yeah, no, none of the sex in that takes place in hallucinations.
Okay, are you ready to guess?
You guess first.
Okay, I'm going to say The Witch.
I'm going to say Truth or Dare.
Okay, Reese asks, is it Upgrade? Upgrade, people!
I'm going to wait for the... I think there's only two of us left in this.
Oh, really? Well.
The Bye Bye Man.
Oh, I've not seen that, but I saw...
Terrible.
I saw trailers for it.
How many people are left? How many people are left?
Tom said it seems like...
It's just me and him!
And oh, nice. Qualified. Never saw, but I didn't hear good things. Yeah, it's such a stupid name for a film.
Oh no, Jump Showdown. I don't win this often.
Don't you? Jump, jump, jump.
Everybody jump.
Everybody do the flop.
They did a whole song around that. Do the flop, do the flop. Everybody do the flop.
Claire and I watched Ed's World the other day. Do you remember watching that? Kept seeing trailers for it when it was new. Even in my horophobic state, I thought it looked shit. Oh, interesting. Okay, Tom said he retook the Nen type questionnaire and he got specialist.
No, I think I was just telling him to see a specialist.
Yeah, that's fair. Doesn't need a quiz to tell him that. Meow, meow. Why don't you grab and throw him off, Cal?
I'm not doing this.
When are you and Claire watching Wayne's World then?
Wayne's World!
We've seen Wayne's World before. Not together though, I don't think. Excellent.
That's Bill and Ted. Shit!
Hi, Ted! That's what you get for correcting me. How's it feel coming second both times, Cal?
Shut up. I'm going to get a win at some point before the end of this stream.
Uh-huh. So close indeed. Yet so far. Yeah, I answered the first time, like, assuming I'm still around people I am now and not, like, on a Hunter x Hunter style adventure. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. You went the wrong way. You jump. You never jump. Sorry,
late. You jump early.
You jump early, never late.
A wizard is never late. He arrives precisely when he means to.
Incidentally,
I saw a picture of Ian McKellen on Twitter at a gay club in London, surrounded by two beautiful naked men.
My favorite was when he was at a school once. He said, "You must revise, or else you will not pass."
Ah, very good. Actually, it's you shall not pass.
I know he did say that. I got it wrong.
It's okay, Carl. I'll let you off. You got me for the Wayne's World.
Yeah, fair.
His natural habitat. He's at his optimal. He's such a hero, is Ian McKellen. I'm going to be very sad when he dies.
Him and Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, like just iconic. Like,
did you ever see the clip on Graham Norton where Patrick Stewart talks about him and his wife getting an argument?
No.
Because he insisted that he was circumcised.
Right.
And she told him, "No, you're not."
Yeah.
He said, "My mother told me it was fashionable at the time."
No.
And Hugh Jackman was sat next to him losing his shit hearing this. And apparently he went to his doctor for a physical.
Right.
And the doctor he said, took one look at it. Nah. So Ian McKellen came out later because they were promoting Logan.
Yeah.
And he said, "What is this I'm hearing about you thinking you were circumcised?"
Yeah. Such a strange practice.
Well,
it would have made sense.
Oh shit!
Dickhead. Would have made sense like in medieval times. Cause
well, yeah, that's the thing. It did make sense at the time. It's
go there. What are you doing?
All right, I'll go the way you think then.
Well, yeah, because you weren't going to get either of them.
Shit!
God Almighty! Right, fucking wait for this one. Just wait for this one. Go now. Fuck's sake. Right, okay.
Right, we got there.
Fucking hell, Carl. Wait there.
Whee!
God.
It's fine. It's fine.
Elliot, Cal might have saved you this evening because I really wanted him to play Bloodborne. It was mostly pushed for religious purposes. Yeah, and then it just became like a...
Actually, the weird thing is in America, it actually came a way to stop people masturbating.
Yeah,
it was brought on by Henry Kellogg.
The hunter who pursues rabbits is destined to lose sight of both. Right. Why are you dropping fucking Confucian knowledge on us, Tom? That's... Okay, Elliot said, character is stomped in the head multiple times by the killer. He then squashes his face with a fumigation tank and his clown shoes, and his head bursts into bloody chunks, very graphic and gory. The killer is an incredibly terrifying villain, both physically and psychologically. He gruesomely murders people and seems to take joy out of it. There is almost a twisted, comedic side to him, and he can be very disturbing. The killer commits suicide by shooting himself through the mouth. Lots of blood, but he survives somehow.
Okay, which one of us wants to go first on this one?
I don't know this one, I don't think.
I'm surprised you haven't thought the thing I'm thinking.
I don't think it's it.
Well, the only other thing would be Terrifier then. It's either it or Terrifier.
I've not seen either.
I'm going to go Terrifier.
No, sorry, I've seen it, but I haven't seen Terrifier.
I'm going to go with Terrifier because it's...
yeah, I was also thinking that, Reese. So Reese said that Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
I'm pretty sure it's Terrifier, not Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
The fact... So the killer is a very incredibly terrifying villain. So singular villain. That's why I don't think it could be Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
I still think it's going to be... It is Terrifier.
Oh, well done. Damn it, yeah, I wouldn't have got that.
It's just getting a video game soon, actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
I've heard of it, but I haven't watched it.
It's how do you do with gore?
Pretty well.
I was going to say, because both of them are really fucking gory.
There's a Japanese film I'd like to see called Audition or The Audition. It's meant to be like incredibly disturbing and very hard to watch.
Oh no, not Magnet Mayhem again.
The third film just released, Terrifier. If you want to watch that one, bring a vomit bag. A lot of sadistic gore and torture. Is there a sadistic magician?
So when do you listen to Municipal Waste?
Always.
Oh. Well, Municipal Waste is going to fuck you up.
I was going to go in... I didn't end up going to go see Cannibal Corpse.
Oh yeah, I've got an extra ticket for Sepultura if you want it.
When's that?
November or something.
Depends when in November, because Claire's birthday's at the end of the month.
It's in the beginning of the month, yeah.
Potentially.
I'm not kidding, he gets really fucking disgusting. Elliot really is not kidding.
I'm usually pretty good with gore. I like it. It doesn't really affect me. Usually, I don't think I've ever felt like faint or anything because of it. Like as a family, we always used to watch videos of like people digging out botflies and like ticks and things like that. So like, I'm quite used to that.
No wonder you and your brother are so fucked up.
Well, I used to with my mum as well. She used to put them on.
That does not raise any more questions. It only gives me quite a few answers.
It was funny because Nye would always just like he'd need to leave the room or look away, and we'd just be dead invested in it.
I filled in my 2 truths and a lie for the OA day, by the way.
Oh yeah, I need to do mine. I haven't done them yet. Women love that type of shit. Claire doesn't. Claire hates it. Claire hates anything like remotely gross. It's very sad for me because I love gross things. Oh, it's like a race. That's cool. I evidently have not been paying attention.
The blue is
Yeah.
high gravity. There is low gravity.
I didn't mind when Cal and I got back from Germany. Did it inspire you? No, but get like spot popping on, man. She'll love it. Trust. No, to be fair, we do watch videos of like blackhead squeezing and stuff like that. That is very.
Ew.
One of the most iconic deaths in the first film is the killer, Art the Clown, hanging someone upside down and sawing her from her fanny downwards. Wow! Damn.
Yeah, they basically said, look, if they say we can do anything we want, let's really push this to the test.
Yeah, valid. That's fair.
Oh shit, I'm stuck.
Can you not climb on the thing to your left?
No,
Oh fuck. What about going, Cal? There might be an exit over there.
There isn't.
Oh, there you go. Oh.
shit.
Well, how
mate.
did he get on there then?
He jumped up earlier than I
okay.
should have. So I'm probably out of this now.
You might be alright. Depends how far back you are.
That answer your question?
Slightly. Go. Oh, it's all low gravity. Fuck. Go.
Ooh.
And high gravity. Go. Ah! You might be alright. Ah! Go. Get this cunt.
You fucking...
Ah, no, he boosted.
He grabbed me!
Good.
Fuck you,
Yes,
asshole!
Carl! Very good. To be fair, you wouldn't have lost there. Because there were still people getting to the end. Well done, Cal. Very good. Cal, does it make you happy to know that there's other people your age playing this game? Mazer Gaming 87. Hang on, when are you? You're not that old, are you? That wasn't a diss! That was not a diss! Why are you...
I'm not 87!
Well, how old? When was your...
1990.
Oh yeah, 3 years off.
Yeah, we don't... That could be an 87-year-old for all you know.
No, I meant 1987. BC. I'm innocent.
You're not innocent, and well, we're going to test your karate skills.
Millicent bystander.
On this one again. We discussed this. I said no to the fart hands. It was bad enough when we were all in the game shop and you all were doing it at once, and it's like a cacophony of shit.
Who's your favourite character in Hunter x Hunter, Tom? Do.
Bear in mind the correct answer is Kilika.
Killua.
That's
It's Ahsoka, I think, is the correct answer. Doesn't matter your stance on clowns or sex pests.
you.
Thank you, Tom. John Hunter. Hunter of X.
Shit. Nope. Oh God! Stop moving! Oh, there is the guy from Born in 1987 is. Oh, he's falling off. He's off.
Nice. Gon is objectively one of the best. Oh, fuck yes, Leorio! Hell yeah, you're correct.
The character who never shows up in those compilation Shonen Jump games.
Yeah, I mean, he's not a fighter, he's a lover.
Oh my.
Yeah, no, to be fair, like, Gon is one of the best anime protagonists, I feel. I love him. It's been a while since I've watched it, probably a woman in some form. Fair. There's a lot. To be fair, there's not actually that many good female characters, I would say.
Well, there's the girl from the arc in York New City.
Oh no!
Actually, since we're doing Sonic, it should be. Oh no!
Oh, this is weird.
That's a reference only Reese is going to get.
This is quite a rough one. Okay. A teen boy says to a teen girl, first I'll rip your clothes off, then you'll rip my clothes off, then we'll rip character's clothes off. Character is a young girl, bracket Simon, Elliot said. The killer gets poked in the eye with a clothes hanger. The characters walk by and the killer is behind them. Although the killer walks very slowly, he still manages to catch up to his prey.
Do you know, I'm glad I've not seen this. And I have no idea what it is.
Characters walk by and the killer is behind them. Although the killer walks very slowly, he still manages to catch up to his prey. Right, I'm either going to say Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark or Black Phone. And I don't think it's either. But they're my guesses. Do you have any, Cal?
Black Phone would be the best guess I would have had, but I'm pretty sure that doesn't happen in it.
So, So Tom said there's also the little one who's actually Bisky. She's a great character. Who fucking else is there? There's not that many. Oh, what about the female, the cat Chimera Ant?
Oh, Halloween 1978.
Oh, right. Oh, fuck! I've seen that before.
I have as well. Yeah,
I don't remember. Oh, character was a 9-year-old girl. I do not remember that. Killer gets poked in the eye with a clothes hanger. Characters walk by, killers behind them. Wow, that's crazy.
Okay, we're up. Yeah, it's been a while since I saw 1978 for Halloween.
I watched it for the first time when I was living in Saltney. I liked it. It has very backwards views. Obviously, it has very backwards views, but on mental health and psychiatric patients.
It was made in 1978, to be fair.
Yeah. La 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 la. Tom likes Pitu solely for the. Yeah, she's so cute and incredibly deranged. That's one of the things that. So I'm going to just rant about Hunter Hunter because I love it so much. Like, I love how outwardly sort of childlike, like kind of pretty, sort of like comedic everything looks, and then the actual fucking content of the show is so heavy. Like Killua's background, like all of the fucking Chimera Ants, like fucking Hisoka. Even.
In general?
Yeah, massively.
I might be the first one across the line. No, I'm not!
Elliot says, if I remember correctly, it's one of the really horny teens and he ends up dying.
Oh yeah, the guy gets stabbed and then hung on the wall, and then he kills the girl he boned by dressing up in the ghost hood and then lulling her into a false sense of security.
Well, one of my favourite things about the opening to that film is that you don't even realise that he's a kid at the time.
Yeah,
it's so clever.
It's so well put together.
Yeah, that is excellent start to the film.
Oh, fuck's sake. What are you doing, man? Oh, there, you finally got it. Oh my god. What are you doing, man?
I'm convinced some of these are just bots. They've got to be. Did you say at some point there was an issue with, like player numbers on this?
No, they changed the total count now.
Did they?
You only need to get, so you don't need to get as many people in a match.
Well, yeah. I mean, Tom, I'd recommend them.
Way to fall off the set.
Yeah, because I wonder if what Reese said is true there as well. Like if they might actually just fill them up with bots potentially.
I don't think they are. No, I think this game is still very popular. 20 people still left.
What, in the game? Overall.
The only recognised one is Miles Morales.
I ask again,
Spider-Man.
when are we going to get a good Godzilla game? I need a fighting game similar to Godzilla Saves the Earth and Godzilla Destroy All Monsters.
Yeah, I want one as well. I don't know when they're going to do it.
It's been too long. Oh, we've got a new one. Sorry, I'm bad at keeping on top of this. So, a man is beaten bloody with a crowbar. Then he falls and accidentally shoots himself in the side. A man tries to something a woman with a turkey paster filled with...
Oh, I know it.
His something, but is stopped, and a dog is punched in the face.
I know it.
Reese's guess, I don't know what this is.
It's called Don't Breathe.
Yeah, that's what Reese's guess was. Yeah, I don't know that one. I've not seen
it.
It's
the blind guy.
Oh, okay. Don't know. But by the sounds of it, I don't want to watch
that. It's better than that just description.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it is, but...
It's basically a couple of burglars break into the house, and the blind guy basically just puts him in like this pitch black area where he's got all these heightened senses that he can now take them out.
Kind of like Daredevil.
Yeah, it's basically evil Daredevil.
The main villain was also the main villain in Avatar 1. Wow. Aside from the near something scene, it's actually quite good. Have you guys seen, Claire and I watched fucking... What's it called?
Just eliminate the G and you've got the idea.
Yeah, I think that... Gee, Cal, Hadn't grasped that one.
Sorry, but there are a few things where I've had to explain things to you, and I'm used.
I gathered. I did gather that one.
Oh, shitting bollocks of a
watched,
tit wanking cunt bag.
There was a sequel, but Reese never watched it.
Yeah, it's terrible.
There's a one of those scenes in fucking The Hills Have Eyes as well. That was awful.
Right, I'm nearly there. Everyone stop doing it until I'm out of this. Fuck you, asshole!
Go get that one.
Right, I just need one more.
That one. Oh, you prick.
Damn it! Oh,
Go
there's
get
one.
that one. Go get that
I'm going. I'm going.
Nice.
Oh,
Good job.
You.
Do. Oops.
I mentioned the story of a guy called Angelo Hayes.
Yeah.
This guy in France around like 1918. It was a very weird story. Fell off his. He had a terrible accident on his bike. Wasn't wearing a helmet. And pronounced dead at the scene.
Yeah.
He was buried 2 days later. Closed casket because it was his facial issues. The insurance company spotted that his parents had taken out a life insurance policy on him.
Okay.
They paid up quite a bit, and they weren't willing to pay up because there hadn't been an autopsy.
Right.
So they dug him up to do the autopsy 2 days later, and then put him on the board and realised he was alive.
Oh, what? No way.
Yeah, he was alive. He was in a coma, and that's how he managed to survive being buried alive for 2 days because he wasn't using much oxygen.
Wow.
He lived as well. Lived till he was 90.
How old was he at the time?
He's like 18, 19.
Wow, that's fucked up. That's crazy.
But yeah, no, he actually spent part of his life building a safety casket for people that were afraid of being buried alive.
Fucking hell, can you imagine that? Quite nightmarish, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but again, he was asleep the whole time because
fucking hell, that was a good kid.
He was in a coma.
Did his parents try and kill him then, yeah?
No, it was just coincidence that the insurance policy was taken out.
That's what they would love you to think.
If the insurance company hadn't investigated it, he would have died.
Well, it's their due diligence, I suppose. That's good.
So it's the one example of an insurance company doing good for the world.
I guess it quite actively did do good. Actually, no, because if you got an anti-death casket design, then I suppose it's really positive.
It's only one of two examples I know of someone being buried alive and then living out after it.
I'm trying to think of others. I'm sure
the only other one I know is Ezzy Dunbar. She was she had epilepsy and had a fit, and they thought she died. The only reason she lived was because her sister turned up late to the funeral and insisted on her being dug up to say goodbye.
I'm not being funny though. Like as a medical professional, wouldn't you feel a bit embarrassed if
These were happening in like the 1920s, and
yeah,
both
we had
examples.
stethoscopes. Like fucking listen to the heartbeat, mate. What are you doing? It's silly. You'd feel embarrassed as a doctor, wouldn't you? Oh yeah, they were alive after all. Sorry, I just can't tell if people are dead or alive. You're sacked. Fuck
Has one been sent, by the way? Check.
I don't think so.
It's the circle of slime,
Nice.
and it screws us all.
That's where I'm going to entrap you, Cal. I'm going to put you in the circle of slime. And then what? They just had a very quiet heartbeat. Yeah, evidently.
Well, again, if you're in a coma, like Angelo's case, he was in a coma, so he would have had a very quiet heartbeat. He was probably the only reason they knew at the time was he was coming out of it. Actually, to be honest, I haven't played this one, so I don't know what I'm doing.
Guess we'll find out.
Oh, I get it.
You
It
just have
moved.
to follow behind it, I guess.
Oh my god! Ah! Oh no!
Ah, you prick! Oh dear.
That didn't go well.
Can you hear my heart beating? Do you feel the same? Oh wait, no, is it? Am I alive?
Oh, excellent. Dino Crisis has just come on PS Plus, so I'm going to download that as soon as we're done with the stream.
What's that?
It's basically it's a PS1 game that Capcom made. It's basically a Resident Evil clone, but instead of zombies, it's dinosaurs.
Fun. Love that.
Yeah, no, they're great. Yeah, all three of them are really good games. Even the one they set in space. And Capcom doesn't want to do anything with it now, so I'm glad they put the emulation of the PS1 on game on PlayStation Plus.
So when you say the new content for Sonic, how much have they?
Well, there's quite a few more levels as far as I'm aware, because they're doing a whole Shadow side story.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Um,
Oh, where was I the other day? They played the Shadow the Hedgehog theme, like in
CX?
no.
Your mum's house?
Where was I? Fuck.
Birmingham?
I can't remember. It might even have been like an emo club or something. Like I can't remember where I went to.
I can imagine that song being an emo called I am, I'm all of me.
Where the fuck was I? It just like properly stopped me in my tracks.
Subway.
It was not Subway. Like I fully like had to just stop and just like process that. Right, here you go. Okay. A possessed woman violently attacks a man by biting his eye out of his socket and then spits it into... I know what this is! And then spits it into another man's mouth. The mum starts calling her sister a groupie cunt. A possessed woman...
I know it as well.
A possessed woman speaks in a deep voice and tells 3 children mummies with the maggots now. It's
Yep.
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead Rising.
Yeah, it's Evil Dead Rising. What? That is a fucking good film. Tom's seen that because
Oh, love that film. It was in my top 10 films of last
Really,
year.
it was really impressive. I thought it was great.
I was like, finally, another great Evil Dead movie.
Yeah, deeply uncomfortable.
Yeah, but that's what an Evil Dead movie's supposed to do.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Evil Dead Rise. Yeah, I thought that the sort of like final monster in that one was going to be a lot more grotesque than it ended up being. Because like I as you know, I hate like people combining and fusing and things like that. What's happening, by the way? Why is this happening?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Sometimes there's trouble.
Yeah, not going to back out. But like actually, that it didn't end up nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be.
See if there's anything worth buying.
Yeah, but people seem to have. Yeah, I mean, I really liked it. Elliot,
I've already got Alden costume.
nice. Fallacy is the second. Oh yeah, he's not going to be the leader of the new Civ, of the new Egyptian Civ. They've. Are you putting this on now, Cal? Because you're not confident that you're going to win.
I'm just checking out to see if anyone...
Have you not got a Sonic specific one?
No, there isn't a Sonic specific one, but I got a Doctor Who specific one.
Nice. That's not very Doctor Who specific. That's just.
No, I'll show you the Doctor Who specific one.
So what?
Hang on.
Is he going to the TARDIS? Ha. I guess they couldn't access the. Wait, Rennie. No, that's fine. Because they look like a normal person.
There's
after
also an
that.
Assassin's Creed one.
Oh, he's going to eagle dive. Nice. Very good.
But since it's Halloween period, I'm going to find one of my favourite ones. Here it is.
Oh,
It's Zero from Nightmare Before Christmas!
very nice. I guess that's the only license they could take out in this instance. Also,
There's Jungle Book in this as well.
I noticed how they did.
Oh, by the way, Street Fighter.
Oh, fun. Oh, that's the Chun-Li victory pose. That's good. Okay, I like that one a lot. That's fun.
I'll do that one if I... do you want me to do that one if I win?
Whichever you choose. I don't
I'll
mind.
take the Nightmare Before Christmas one because it is... it is around Halloween time. Okay, hang on.
What was I going to say?
That might explain it. They haven't doing an update.
Imagine if BBC copyright strike this video because Doctor Who was on screen with the TARDIS representation. I was actually thinking it was interesting that the TARDIS didn't have its signature sound there. So I was.
They did at one point, but they lost the license.
I was going to say but isn't that interesting that there's a license to a sound effect, not just
No,
like
I
a
have
song?
not.
What was that?
Says the records I've linked multiple Epic Game Store accounts to it. I have not. I've got
Why are
one.
you cheating, Cal? Stop cheating.
What's classic games? Pick your favourite between solos, duos, and squads.
Just do solos, mate. Just do.
Let's just keep doing knockout. Oh yeah, incidentally, I've given up on the rest of the Amiibo war. The guy's still saying there's issues with on his end.
What is it you're waiting on?
I was waiting on more of those ones for the rest of the Amiibo, but the guy's been taken over a year now.
So what do you need to do for this? Is it just you need a shelf and like?
They has the cuttings and the things at the back, yeah, but
You could pay someone to print that. Like that wouldn't be difficult.
yeah, but there's a lot. That was what I was doing, and he just refuses to send it.
Yeah, but I mean, like you could get a similar shelf, and you could just print them.
Incidentally, when we did do incidentally, he's disappeared from Etsy.
Right. Okay. So one of them. Has he got your money?
Yes,
You can get.
but Etsy got I got a refund from Etsy.
Okay. Good.
But he then still contacted saying, "I've had food poisoning, and there's." And it's like it's in Canada, but it's something. Saying, hang on, you said it was in Poland a couple of weeks ago.
Bizarre.
You can't think we're this thick.
It's on holiday. I can't believe Cal is trying to boost his player level by having multiple accounts. Some people will go to any lengths to win. Dishonourable Kelvin.
I've never had that alert before at all.
Is there people with bins outside as well?
Oh yeah, there was bin day this morning, so...
Bin day. They've added a new day to the week.
Been there, done that.
Nice. I have only really been playing Baldur's Gate 3 recently. I've started a new playthrough as a druid.
I'm playing a lot of Metaphor ReFantasio.
What's that? Oh, I think you told me about that.
The one made by the Persona team. It's the fantasy one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm apparently now 42nd in line to the throne.
A young woman's top comes off while she's well attacked. Her breasts are visible for several seconds. A woman has her head bashed against the surface multiple times. See lots of blood and hear her bones breaking. She is then fed into a wood chipper and ground to a bloody pulp. The scene is very bloody and brutal. A woman gets her face mauled by the killer. We briefly see a spray of blood and hear her screaming in pain before she dies. So a bloody wood chipper and bloody pulp.
I'm thinking Texas Chainsaw, but I'm not sure why.
I'm gonna say Thingy and Thingy versus Evil. What's it called?
Tucker and
Tucker
Dale.
and Dale versus Evil, because there is a wood chipper in that, but I don't know what else it could be.
I'm gonna say-
how to play. Well, that's really helpful.
Oh yeah, this was created...
I guess that. So this is from a Japanese creator. So does that mean that there's a level designer in the game?
Yeah, there is.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's fun.
This was one that took off so much that they goes into heavy rotation. Someone apparently made a Full Metal Alchemist level.
That's cool. I want to see that.
I've not been able to find it, but
Full Metal Alchemist.
and I think it's gone now because when someone got it, one of the person who brought me onto it said he tried the code again and it didn't work this time.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh yeah!
Stuff from GVG.
It's a guy from GVG who's let me know
Oh shit!
about
Sorry.
it.
Yeah. What's your guess, Cal?
I've said Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3D or the recent Netflix one.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Sorry, mate. Death.
Ne-
Da, 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 da.
I would like to point out the Netflix Texas Chainsaw review has a line, and I'm not making this up. Try anything and you'll get cancelled instantly.
Wow. Also, that's something I was going to say earlier. Fucking. Oh, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
I've seen that as well.
So there's a so interesting. A wood chipper, a topless woman.
Yeah.
Head trauma.
Now you said it, I now remember. Yeah,
Intriguing.
I have seen that
I
movie.
believe there's a sequel coming out soon.
Yeah, they're doing a whole universe. They're doing a Bambi one, a Peter Pan one.
Incredible. Why
And
would
they
they
go-
do this?
I don't know. It's
Peter
so-
Pan would be quite terrifying, to be fair.
No, I'm not going to make that joke because last time I made that joke, people tracked me down to my website and I got a right bollocking.
Something about Neverland and an unnamed person of repute within the pop music scene. Indeed. Sequel's already out, apparently it's shit. Well, what would you expect?
It wasn't based on a good film to begin with. Mind you, I've also now seen the Mickey Mouse Steamboat Willie horror films that have come out. Mousetrap.
What? No way.
No, don't bother. It's not even bad in a good way.
I didn't even realise that. I thought that they were able to maintain the license.
Yeah, they're able to maintain the license for certain things, but the Steamboat Willie one is public domain.
Right, okay. I guess because it's distinct from Mickey Mouse. Yeah, I was going to say about fucking cancel culture. The fact that Filthy Frank has been able to... Sorry, what's he called? Franku. Has been able to break out of his YouTube days of like horrendously non-PC content and actually still have a musical career. Just as proof that it's just so non-existent. An unknown person who likes to announce his pronouns as he. Aha! Very good, he. Nice.
Ow! Can we please not do this? I don't want Michael Jackson fans to yell at me again.
I think it's only non-Michael... Well, I don't know if everyone in the audience is a Michael Jackson fan, but we're not going to harass you for it, Carl. Just for many other reasons. Difference is that Filthy Frank was very clearly a character. Even so... You know who else was a character? Fucking, what's his name? Who's that Mancunian guy?
I know the one you're on about, yeah.
Yeah, he later became a teacher, and the school found his videos and he was sacked. Like, he just wasn't allowed to have a career because of what he'd done. Well, I mean, in fairness, a lot of... What was his name?
I don't know what you're on about.
MC Webbo? MC Devo, that was it. MC
But
Devo.
it's interesting because Guz Khan's managed to make a very successful career out of online videos.
Who?
Guz Khan.
Don't know who.
Yeah, very funny comedian. He's been on Taskmaster a few times.
It's like-
He wrote a line in the sitcom he created where a guy doesn't want to have milk on his Weetabix because he thinks it's racist.
Right.
It's fucking hilarious.
But it's like with Louis C.K., for example. Like, people have just fucking totally forgotten about his like tirades.
Oh, God, that one.
His awful behaviour. I'm going to have a look through that deck that you've got, Carl. Hope you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead. It's a pre-con, so there won't be much.
Precure. Magic the Gathering Pretty Cure crossover, I think. When's that going to happen? This is a really expensive Cloud Silver Shroud costume. Idolized. The Readog.
Bring you the news, no matter where you are.
Did you not reading that one. Did you Brain, did you
The pinky and the brain.
did you play this deck?
Yeah, I played it a couple of times. It was the last game we did, remember? The 5-person one where we all
yeah.
just capitulated to your combo.
To be fair, I didn't I couldn't see it that far across the table. It won't be long before James Franco crawls back and shows up in Marvel's Secret Wars as Harry Osborn. Well, exactly, that's the thing. It just doesn't stick almost. Unless the person's charged criminally, but even then it doesn't fucking stick.
No, I think some of them are going to stick. Like, I think Army
hope
Hammer's
so.
going to stick.
I don't know what.
He was in Death on the Nile. Like, Jesus Christ, that is a cast list of, oh boy, these guys are in trouble now.
5-man games are miserable, especially on such a large table. Yeah, I agree. It was a shame we had to do them in that one.
But put it this way, Ren. I remember Mitch Bender say, "Love your work, Kenneth Branagh, but you seem to go out of your way to do it as problematic a cast list as possible when you made that film.
Well, who else was? Oh yeah,
Get some vetting procedures because like Russell Brand was in it, Gal Gadot
Was
in
he?
it.
Russell Brand was in it.
Yeah, he's on Death on the Nile. He's a doctor.
I did not know that.
I mean, it's saved by a bit by the fact that French and Saunders are in it.
Are they? Well,
Yeah.
yeah, and Gal Gadot being there is interesting as well.
I
mean, in fairness, like the one that seems to have stuck for now is Kang.
Yeah, that was stuck. And I'd say Russell Brand is stuck.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's still lumping himself in with.
Yeah,
people
he's.
like,
I mean, if you're in the stage where you're forced to grift, your career is over.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like, and it's.
Oh yeah, sorry. What were we going to say, Carl?
Look, if the prediction is correct, and Harris becomes president, he's not even going to have Trump to rely on anymore.
Here we go. This film is overall very tense, and its main themes are claustrophobia, isolation, pitch black darkness, and monsters. A cave creature attacks a woman, but is saved by one of her friends who hurls an ice axe into its back. That was hard to say.
I think I know what this is.
The creature screeches in pain. The woman walks up behind it and breaks its neck, killing it. A dead elk is seen in the woods, and its maggots and blood, and it has maggots and blood on its head.
Oh, that's thrown me off a bit because I thought it was The Descent up until that point.
Yeah, claustrophobia. An ice axe. I don't think I've seen anything.
I'm going to go with The Descent and think because I think it is the.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen anything with an ice because this is making me think kind of like mountainous. There must be like some sort of.
Well, I was thinking when I heard the elk, maybe the ritual, but
I was thinking the ritual. Yeah,
but I
there's
think
not a female character in that, really, is there?
not really, other than the cultists at the end.
Does she break a monster's neck?
No, not really.
No.
Oh
No,
shit.
I think you might be right with
The Descent.
The Descent. Yeah, I agree.
Shit!
with that.
No! That was so close.
I agree with that because that's climbing, isn't it? So an ice axe they would use to climb. There's multiple monsters. They're all sort of human shapes, so I reckon that they're able to kill them.
I think it is The Descent. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with The Descent. Hey, well done. Another one is Scent. The Descent.
I see the claustrophobia one was the thing that made me start thinking on that one because there is a lot of things claustrophobia in that.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, absolutely.
It's why I wonder. You know, our mate Ben who goes to Varkin with us sometimes.
Yes.
How does he do the whole rock climbing thing? Because off his photos on Facebook, he looks like a set of The Descent.
I know he's insane. I don't know how he goes and does it. He's always done it though. Like he's always been big into like spelunking and cave diving and stuff.
Yeah, no, I more power to him. I'm not criticising him for it.
Yeah,
I think it.
He's just always done it.
I would never be able to do it myself.
Don't knock it till you try it.
I love the fact someone put this film is overall very tense.
Yeah, as a horror film.
As opposed,
I didn't think about
as
that.
opposed to those relaxing horror films.
Oh, lovely. Can't wait to see some people get murdered underground. I'm nearly finished my overlay for my live stream soon. I hope you'll see me real soon. Yeah, cool, Tom. Just let us know when you're doing it.
Yeah, so you're doing it and tag us in it.
For sure.
I've got to get some overlays designed for when I want to use my capture card.
Ask Clatty, should it?
Yeah, I probably will be asking her.
Yep. You might have cute girls all around it though. No, I'm sure she could do something specific.
Who said I'm complaining about that?
She's doing some branding for Gamers Lodge. Also, it seems. Actually, I don't know if I'll say that. Never mind. But yeah, so she's been doing some graphic design for the website and social media and stuff.
Look, the more people that go there, the more chance I have of VG League catching on.
True.
So, and they might bring the regionals back to Liverpool then.
Yes, that'd be good.
So that'll be a bit weird having to stay in a hotel in Liverpool.
Thanks, Tom. It was a rare moment where I actually moderated what I had to say. I'll see you on my amigos next time. Are you off, Tom? Goodbye. Tom had his way. It would just be covered in Bocce the Rock characters. True.
You say that like it's a bad thing, Elliot.
We should let Tom have his way with us, I think.
I think you might want to rephrase.
No, I meant what I said.
Oh, the Otter Butler didn't make it.
Sad. I like some of these outfits.
Patrick!
Oh, is he dead? Oh, he's still alive. Nothing.
No,
Didn't hear
Patrick.
anything. Don't rewind the stream.
No, Patrick. You have not been eliminated.
Yeah, Cal made a very good point because Magic the Gathering is doing a Final Fantasy crossover. If Steiner gets a legendary creature, I firmly have to build the deck.
You have to do it, yes. And just say, I play a mountain!
Do the voice the whole time.
Now I just made you sound. Now I made him sound like the Cat Icarus character.
Don't know.
The one. Oh god, I've forgotten his name now. They did the iToy thing. We are family.
See, like in my mind, because I've seen some some reels and videos of a person online doing the X Factor announcer in person, voice.
Yeah.
You know, the like, Simon Cowell.
Yeah.
And I without realizing, I think that's what I've always done for the Steiner voice. It's just the X Factor announcer.
Princess.
Oh, I'm supposed to be breaking these things.
Ah, you prick.
Oh, I got a gold one there, so
I guess it knocks you back to the beginning. So
yeah, but on the plus side, I mean, I did quite well. One of the things I did inadvertently, because obviously I wasn't doing any strategy there, but because I got to the end a bit quicker, I was able to get one of the higher scoring ones, so that's boosting me up a little bit.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. You forgot Long Dennis. You forgot what?
Long Dennis, that's his name. Yes. On 16 points.
Oh, okay. I forgot what that was in relation to then.
Yeah, he created a character called Long Dennis who has really long arms and thumb head.
Nice.
It's really weird.
Sounds like...
Really close to the victory.
Oh, there you go, edit someone. There's 3 sex scenes in the movie. None of them have nudity, but feature heavy thrusting and panting, and all 3 scenes are pretty long. A teenage boy.
Oh my!
A teenage boy is murdered by the central antagonist. While it takes the form of his mother. Okay, well this is It Follows, isn't it? Sorry. It is then seen moving in an aggressively sexual way on the boy's body. The scene is very intense and built up over the course of a few minutes as the protagonist desperately tries to prevent it. One of the boys is looking through Playpen magazine, and multiple images of topless women with their hands down their underwear, possibly masturbating, are clearly seen.
I have no clue.
Oh, actually, there is nudity in It Follows.
No, there isn't. But there's not. Well, there's no major nudity like that.
Well, no, because all of the It Follows things are naked, aren't they?
No.
Is it not their parents?
Well, some of them are. Only one of them is a parent. It's when the thing takes on loads of different forms, like who you know, who you don't.
But the one. Oh, sorry, but yeah, it is It Follows.
Oh right, because I was thinking
be.
It Follows, but
because it is also in quotation marks. But it says a teenage boy is murdered by the central antagonist while it takes the form of his mother.
No, that is It Follows then, yeah.
It is then seen moving in an aggressively sexual way on the boy's body.
Yes,
see, I think it was okay to say that one because Cal knew that as well.
Yeah, the interest being that the soundtrack for that is amazing. I don't
remember it.
Honestly, really listen to the soundtrack of that film again. It is fucking creepy. Oh yeah, I've been eliminated. So
Creepy film, anyway. Do, 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 do. You're going to go see Gladiator 2?
oh,
What?
there's no need for it to exist. I don't want to reward that with my money.
Fair enough.
I mean, maybe there's nothing else that week. I'll go and see it. But it's like Gladiator is such a good movie. I don't think why you need a sequel to it.
Everything coming out nowadays is a sequel or like a remake.
Come up with some ideas, people.
Yeah. It is very sad. I can't imagine that we stay in this funk of like nostalgia bait forever. Like it can't.
No, there's going to be something's going to happen.
It's not sustainable.
Something is going to happen where it's going to collapse in a huge way.
Yeah. It has to. Something's got to give.
The weird thing is, yeah, I think I cannot wait till it's Sonic next week.
Yes. Got half an hour, just saying.
Good, I'm very hungry.
What are you having for tea tonight?
God knows.
Go watch. We can go watch Transformers 1 again, instead, like the internet is campaigning for. Have you seen it already?
I haven't seen it, no.
Will you be?
I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not a big Transformers guy.
No. What is that like fleshy creature to you? Like? They're glad he ate her two creators when Kelvin Atkinson doesn't watch their film. Very sad for them.
Whee! It's like again with Joker. Like when I was at the end of Joker, I was kind of like,
Oh, did you watch it?
well, I didn't see Joker 2. No, but my point was, I said at the end of that, there's no need for a sequel for this. Why do we want to make a sequel?
Yeah, there isn't. There's some suggestions online that the director might have like intentionally just like bombed the sequel because he didn't want other people to fuck with it.
No, I don't see that.
They do on occasion make really good sequels to really old films. Beetlejuice was really...
Top Gun Maverick, one of the best sequels in a long time.
We said it's being hailed as one of the best Transformers films by fans and actually pays respect to the law, unlike Bayformers' 5 films of garbage. Was there only 5 Michael Bay Transformers films? That was way more.
6 if you count the Bumblebee spin-off.
Damn.
But she didn't direct that one, so why it's so good.
It's just felt like over the last like 15 years or something, there has just continually been a fucking Transformers film.
And I bet you I could tell you a name of them and you wouldn't get which number it is.
No, go on. Okay, that's a good test.
Transformers: Age of Extinction. Which numbered film is that?
4.
Correct.
Okay. Because I thought the third one also had dinosaurs. Did it not?
No.
No, that was like a beast one, wasn't
Yeah.
it? They also say miners a lot, which has led to a lot of memes. What? Transformers Miners 1? New one.
Thank God.
Someone is seen vomiting up a snake-like creature. A man gets encased in a coffin. He soon gets attacked by a demon in the coffin. This is very frightening, especially for those with claustrophobia. The little boy ghost and other ghosts may also be frightening, as they threaten harm on the characters.
No, not threatening harm.
Oh yes, threatening harm.
What?
So a little boy ghost. So is it Casper? Do you want me to reread? So
No, I got everything. I have no idea what it is.
snake-like, vomiting up a snake-like creature, encased in a coffin, attacked by a demon in the coffin. Little boy ghost and other ghosts threaten harm on characters. No, Dark of the Moon had Leonard Nimoy as Sentinel Prime with the final battle in Chicago.
What a waste of Leonard Nimoy.
No Beast Formers. Weird.
Um,
I'm gonna.
Is this in relation to that Hugh Grant film where he's playing like the horror movie villain?
Well, this is making me think it's the Ghost, because that's the only one I can think of with... sorry, not the Ghost, the Grudge, because that's the only one I can think of with the little boy ghost.
Yeah, I don't think it's The Grudge.
I don't remember vomiting up a snake-like creature. No, that's familiar, but I'm not sure what it could be. And a man is encased in a coffin. He soon gets attacked by...
It's not The Grudge. I have no idea what it is, but it's not The Grudge. I'll be really annoyed now if it is The Grudge.
Reach said Nightmare Before Christmas.
I've got no clue.
Oh, little boy ghost. Vomiting off a snake-like creature. That's definitely familiar.
No, Elliot, just tell us. I've no idea.
Go on, yeah, it's going to...
No, I'm not going to guess. I'm not going to guess because I've got no clue. I'm just going to say something. I'm not going to be able to say anything. I'm not doing that thing where you guess just to say anything.
The Nun? Oh, okay, well, I've not seen that.
I've seen The Nun.
That, again, speaks volumes as to how memorable that is.
Oh, God, that was a dreadful film.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, there is that scene where she goes, where one of them ends up in a casket, but I forgot the ghost was in there. I assumed... Oh, God, The Nun is awful.
Mm.
As if people say, oh, well, the ghost looks freaky, therefore it's good. No, it's not.
Did you see that meme I sent this morning? What was it? Oh, no, where has it gone? I think I deleted it. Hang on.
One day I'll yawn like a normal human being.
It is not this day. Oh, this is it. The best kind of horror is that kind of gets in your head, sticks with you. I love games like Silent Hill and holy shit, a jump scare! Ah! I don't know if you're ready for this one, man. It's got some real dark themes like suicide. Fuck, he's chasing me! Don't
not
guess
bring
I'm
you
not
to a
doing
pub.
this. Remind me not to bring you to a pub quiz.
What was I supposed to say? I had no fucking clue. It's the whole thing of like, oh no, guess. It was
Well,
like,
you knew it,
I don't
though.
know, but I know.
You did know it.
I didn't know it after I was told. That was one of those. Yeah, I knew it after I was told the answer.
Yeah, I made a complete guess there, even if it was an educated guess. But yeah.
Soya.
I'm going to Alton Towers tomorrow.
Okay, what possessed you to do this?
Scarefest. It's open later. So usually it closes at 5 or 4, I think. So
I wonder why you were taking annual leave.
yes, for Scarefest. So I think it's like it should finish, like it should close at 8 o'clock. Yippee indeed, Tom. Yippee indeed. But yeah, it was weird because like we'd been the last 2 years during Scarefest. So excited for you both. So cute that you have a little tradition. It is cute, isn't it? You could have said anything. You could have said earnest, stupid, scared, and I'll.
It's scared, stupid. It's supposed to be got the English fiction.
I've never seen it or heard of it.
Eartha Kitt's in it.
Love Eartha Kitt.
Um,
Ben loses his legs on the spot again. I'll take yours, Reese. Donate them to me. I've not been to one time. I would recommend it.
Just since we've got an Eartha Kitt thing, he should have answered with, "It's brilliant, brilliant, brilliant! I tell you, genius! I say."
What was I going to say? What the fuck was that about?
Paul Leverren.
Oh no, that's it. Speaking of horror films, while we're on the theme, there is a really cool ride there, Elliot, called The Wicker Man, which I highly recommend. It's so good. It's all wooden. It's like a wooden roller coaster, and they've got like a giant sort of effigy totem thing with like fire burning inside of it.
Yeah, I haven't heard much of that one.
It's fucking good.
Oh,
are you into roller coasters, Cal?
No, mind you, its time will come.
Ah, nice. It's time it will come.
No, I really don't like roller coasters. Like the idea of putting me on one is just, I just assume that Final Destination free opening is going to happen every time.
Sounds like it's the same for Reese there as well. He gets really bad vertigo. Let the place go vertigo. And then Elliot's given a comment. Sorry, were you going to say something?
I just hate roller coasters.
I love them. So, most of the deaths are played for laughs, and even though they're gory, they aren't meant to be taken seriously at all. A man tries to throw a match down in the basement where the killer is bolted in a box, where he's covered in gasoline. The man has a stroke before he throws it down, and a boy says that he wants a beer. I think I've seen...
Is it a scary movie?
I've seen this, I think. Yeah, he has a stroke before. He's bolted in the box.
Mind you, the deaths in Scary Movie are not that gory.
Used to hate them, but become more of a... What changed for you, Elliot? And Tom, I can't remember, are you into roller coasters? I've seen this before. I mean, okay, so educated. Let's narrow it down. So most of the deaths are played for laughs. Cabin in the Woods is a good example of that.
Well, Cabin in the Woods, yeah, but I don't think it's Cabin in the Woods. They're not very good.
Yeah.
Not too many of those deaths are very gory.
A man tries to throw a match down in the basement where the killer is bolted in a box.
He said he stopped being a pussy and tried out Nemesis.
Oh, nice! Nemesis is great.
Is
It's
that the one that goes straight down?
That's Oblivion.
No, because I mentioned it earlier. I was in the cafe for that when I last went to Alton Towers, and you just like it was right near the drop.
Yeah.
So all you just heard was like a brief moment. Ah!
Yeah.
It's all cold.
Actually, one of the first times I went, someone got because sometimes the rides don't work as they should. The like coaster thing or whatever the people were in, it stopped at the precipice just before it went down.
Oh no!
And it got stuck there. It got stuck, so people were just like fucking hanging over it for ages.
That could possibly be a death because you could get too much blood rushing to your head.
It wasn't to the degree that they were like,
Yeah.
in terrible position.
I've got no idea. I'm going to say Scary Movie 3.
Tries to throw a match down in the basement where the killer is bolted in a box where he's covered in gasoline. The man has a stroke before he throws it down.
I don't know.
Boy says that he wants a beer.
I think it's one of the Scary Movies, but I'm not sure which one.
That scene is really resonating with me, but I can't remember what it is.
Come on, I want to win one game before we end this.
I'm going to say Cabin in the Woods. I don't think it's that, but on the off chance. Most of the deaths played for laughs. Oh no!
Leprechaun.
Oh no, okay, no, I haven't seen that.
Oh, I have. Yeah, no, now I remember it. Now I remember the boy wanting the beer.
I've not seen that. Sadly.
Warwick Davis plays the Leprechaun.
See, wow, goodness.
They made like 7 of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird. I'm getting an Englishman to play.
Shit! How long we got?
We got
20 minutes.
19 minutes, and
All right, Mr. Pedantic.
it's all right. It's just better to be specific. Tom, when was the last time you went then? But Nemesis has recently been renovated, so I'm excited because it was closed the last.
It's giving it more vocabulary. He used to just say stars.
Yeah.
Now he's
nice. The one thing I remember from that was a kid hitting the leprechaun and saying
Fuck you, Lucky Charms.
No. Yeah, before going with Claire, the last time I went was... Oh wow, when was that? It might have been a secondary school trip, actually.
It was the end of secondary school.
Mine was definitely before the Smiler, and definitely before 13.
I just remember there was they had these signs of like lines for like the roller coaster. It was like 45 minutes wait or.
Oh yeah, well they have that as well. And if you use the app to navigate, which we often do, it tells you the wait time.
Well, yeah, it was way before that.
Yeah.
Was smartphones were really in common usage.
But what Claire? Oh, we need to get. Oh fuck, we need to get like 2-for-1 thing. What Claire and I are banking on is not banking on, but like this is just something. So public service announcement. If ever you go to Alton Towers or anywhere similar to it, and you've got a diagnosis, you can use that to basically book times that you go on certain rides. So
okay.
So it functions like as a fast pass basically. So you might.
But it's not one of those fast passes that everyone buys it, so the fast pass is fucking meaningless.
No, so this is given to you as a reasonable adjustment for your diagnosis.
Oh, okay.
So Claire and I both have ADHD, so we're going to use that basically to say we would like to use the ride at this time, and if the slot is available, then we can skip the queue and we just go in the fast queue.
So do we need to diagnose your kids, or are we just going to take it as a given?
Yeah, I think at this rate, Cal, I'll do it for you. It's fucking given, to be honest with you. We said mine was second year of high school, and it was a reward for all the students who had near perfect attendance for the year. I think Rita had been there for a couple of years. We went.
No.
We went for a maths trip, complete the worksheet and we'll definitely mark it and you hand it in, we'll definitely mark it for
That's
you.
how it works in Disney World, apparently.
Yes, it seems to be the same system.
Oh god, that's what the guy. I remember now. That's the guy I got in trouble with.
Who?
The convention. I went to I've told this story a few times.
Oh yes.
The guy he said he didn't think ADHD had a genetic component to it, and I asked him to, and I made him look stupid by asking him for his source.
Yeah.
And then when he said he didn't have one, he was just his opinion. He said, "Well, I could have the opinion that gravity doesn't apply to me. Doesn't mean I'm going to float."
Yeah, exactly. Last time I went with my dad, my brother,
at the time girlfriend. I was 18.
Well, fair enough.
I just realised, Elliot, in terms of ages, Elliot had a girlfriend before I did. I didn't have a girlfriend until I was like 19.
Valid.
20. Oh, no, 20 actually. I didn't have a girlfriend until I was 20.
Oh, I haven't got that notification yet. A couple have sex in the car. We see her breasts and a lot of her body as she is undressed. The scene does not last long, however. Several people are vaporised after being hit with electric bolts from a guitar. We see a fully nude buttocks of a naked teenage boy at the beginning of the movie.
I feel like I've seen this, but I'm not sure.
Vaporised after being hit with electric bolts from a guitar.
See, I'm tempted. See, I was thinking when you say electric bolts, I was thinking Mars Attacks.
I was thinking Mars Attacks as well.
I'm fairly convinced it's not Mars Attacks. Because I don't. Even though Jack Black's in it, I'm fairly convinced.
Is he?
Yeah, Jack Black's in. He's not in it much, but he is in Mars Attacks. Honestly, go back and watch it. He plays one of the characters, the brothers who in the military gets shot in the openings bit.
This is throwing me off.
I mean, that's one of my favourite lines with the World War, which is like I say, they blew up Congress.
Several people vaporised after being hit. I watched a really good. Isn't horror more of a sci-fi comedy? It's horrific, I would say. But it's probably not.
It's not that horrific considering that they die from yodel music.
It's a ton of old celebs, isn't it? Yeah, very like kind of Americana sort of thing.
So one time Tom Jones is in something, he does name drop for half of it.
Trying to fucking yeah. I can't think what this might be. Fully nude buttocks of a naked teenage boy at the beginning of the movie.
Oh, by the way, Darth Maul's in this one.
Yes, I've seen a couple of.
At last we will reveal ourselves to the beans. At last we shall.
Oh mate, I don't know what this is. Let's say Mars Attacks.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Mars Attacks because I can't think of anything else.
Neither can I. He's one of the first people to die when the aliens land, apparently.
Yeah, that's Jack Black's role in.
Trick or Treat. Not seen.
Oh god, sorry, ages ago.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that.
It's a sort of anthology film. It's a film with like 5 mini stories in it.
When did Mars Attacks come out?
1992, I think.
Because there was. I was watching a video. Reese, actually, I'll send you this guy's videos because I think you might really like him. But he was talking about Cloverfield, and like one of his, because he recently also did a video on Godzilla 1998, was it?
Terrible film.
Well, yeah, but he was saying like, well, it's such a product of the times because it's like, you know, the height of kind of like American, like cheesy, over the top.
Well, yeah, because Roland Emmerich directed it.
Yeah. And but one of his points was like the total tonal dissonance between it and Cloverfield, and obviously. A very significant event that took place in between those two films being released was 9/11.
Oh yeah,
and like he was saying that Cloverfield is like, you know, it just reeks of like the impact of it. Like, you know, there's so many events that are filmed similarly.
You know, Roland Emmerich famously did say one of the things that really slowed his career down was 9/11.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't make films like Independence Day that much anymore.
That was such a good because he also did one about Independence Day.
Yeah. Oh no!
I'll send you guys the videos. I really enjoyed them. I can't remember the name of the fucking guy though. Oh, here it is. Pointless Hub.
Oh yeah, I know his.
He's really good. New movie. The movie has some upsetting and violent scenes, but they aren't overly graphic. A woman slowly removes a long hairpin from the back of her head and equally slowly drives it into her own neck, pushing it in.
Oh!
We see a little blood around the insertion point. A man watches from a distance as an infected man starts a large industrial, I know what this is, lawnmower, sets it into motion and then rolls down.
Yeah, I know it.
We see the mower running over the man, but it's not gory.
Yeah, I know what it is. 3, 2, 1.
Crazies?
The Happening.
Oh, yes, well done. Yes, no, you're right.
Oh no, not Lost Temple. I've never won this.
You know me, Ren, I'm always watching Godzilla.
This is the final. This is the final.
The Happening. Well done, Callum.
It's raced through this labyrinth. Only some of the doors actually open.
Is this
going to be the first one to the crown?
Is this going to be scarier than Silent Hill? I love this map.
Yeah. What? No.
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg, isn't
it? When they try to outrun the wind, and it has that film brain moment when he did his bad movie Beatdown. He said, "Run away from the wind."
Yeah. I was going to say, like, I was in the cinema, like, how on earth is this happening? Like, doesn't make any sense. But yeah, Pointless Hub. He's got a load of recent videos about Godzilla and King Kong.
I can't remember his name. I saw a really good video essay about was Harry Potter ever good to begin with? Saying, as hard as it is, let's put the controversy to one side and sort of see was there anything in the text that was quite problematic.
Yeah.
But then it actually turns out when you really read that stuff, there was tons in there.
Yeah.
That we now can kind of reassess and
Absolutely. I mean, like, the fact that she is terrible at writing and coming up with names for characters who aren't white.
But it's also the fact that
or who aren't English, rather.
Yeah. But it's also the fact she's terrible at... She basically creates a story where it's basically saying the system's fine, the ruling class is fine, you just need to get rid of the bad apples.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, just ignore the fact that we have institutionalised slavery. That's fine. They actually want to be slaves. They're really good at being slaves, and they really want to be. That's literally what the fucking households are.
Yeah.
Oh, and guess who controls the world?
No. We're going to stop that one right there.
Yep. Gee, J.K. Rowling, you sure are creative. I'm sure none of this is jaded by your personal bigotry.
Speaking of which, we've got about 10 minutes left.
Speaking of personal bigotry.
I just realised I was saying this. Right, so I reckon we got about 2 more of these in us.
Probably.
No one do it, that's what she said. Joke that.
We'll put 2 more of these in us. Yeah, I saw that happening in cinema.
Oh god, that's an awful movie.
Yeah.
Like, it's a real close call for Shyamalan's worst film.
What would you say is the other one?
Last Airbender, maybe.
I've not seen that either, luckily.
Glass is really awful. I'd say that's a contender.
I saw...
The Village.
I quite like The Village.
Signs, maybe? No, Signs is not bad enough to be his worst film.
I remember seeing Signs.
Signs is bad film, but it's not his worst film.
I remember liking it when I was a kid.
Yeah, but
scary.
They can't get through wooden doors.
Yeah.
How is that scary? Maybe should have thought of that before invading a planet mostly covered in trees, dickheads.
I don't really want to defend her, but just because someone wrote something in a book doesn't mean it's actual people. True.
True, I'll give you that one.
Fair enough, okay.
But it is. But one of the things I remember he mentioned at the end of this video is he talks about Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah.
And he's saying one of the things. Here's an interesting sort of thought experiment. Because everyone talks about the controversy now. Does anyone actually talk about the game? On the gameplay? Or...
I've never seen or heard about the gameplay.
Exactly. No one talked about it.
No.
It was such a blink and you miss it game. Because when you get down to it, there's not much there.
And they invade a planet covered in 70% water, and their one weakness is water.
You really get down to it in the Harry Potter universe. There's really bugger all there. That's why people kind of put it down later. If you think about it, Pokemon really expanded its... You bring up Pokemon because Pokemon was the big 90s thing that Harry Potter overtook. Pokemon's still kind of round with its cult fans.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it's had a controversy this week.
Yes, yeah.
Wait,
what was the...
the big Giga Leak and some of the sort of like dropped ideas they had.
What's that bottom left character? I like him. What is he?
Oh, that's the thing from Dead Cells.
Oh, cool, I like him. Most of the spells felt the same or were redundant.
Yeah, no, that's apparently what I heard about the... I've obviously never played Hogwarts Legacy, so I'm going on other people's word on this one.
I think, sorry, just...
But the thing is, with Pokemon, there's a lot more lore being added, there's a lot more ideas, there's a lot more... It's a lot more expansive than Harry Potter ever was going to be.
Yeah, like, they like, there's obviously references to the wider... so I just want to get through this point and also respond to one of your earlier points there, Elliot, and I'll respond to your comment there and read it out. They obviously like spoke about like the Durmstrang and like the whatever the French girl school is called, and like, you know, there's stuff there, but it's not like gone into explored in any depth. It's all just like, oh, they're wizards and they're doing the same thing as us. So
yeah, like we didn't know anything about why does the whole world just suddenly decide they definitely want to keep this a secret and don't want to reveal it? And it's just why.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like in the Fantastic Beasts, it's set in America.
Yeah, obviously, but
more of it. But it's like,
but it always feels like retcons half the time with that stuff.
Yeah, or just adding new shit without like thoughts as to how it all fits together.
Yeah, no, I agree that the book shouldn't automatically be the thing, but it's very interesting in hindsight.
Yeah, like it. Yeah, I think one of the issues I have, one of the many issues with J.K. Rowling's writing, and I do understand, like, you know, just because a person writes it doesn't mean it's their view. However, if it's based off of quite a stereotyped, like offensive view of things, and the point of that isn't to critique that stereotype, then it's bad writing. And in my mind, like, you know, that's the whole thing with the goblins and.
I've qualified somehow.
It's obviously just not critical.
But moving on to Elliot's points, it isn't necessarily the.
I'm going to read Elliot's comment, and I'm going to read his list as well. So, for example, in a book I want to write, necromancy is very often used for military, and a character who's revived is classed as a deserter because he committed suicide. Obviously, I don't believe that. Sure. However, I'm also assuming that you are planning to show that it's, you know, not great that it's used in this way. Like, if it's used for warfare, then obviously it's a critique of warfare, isn't it?
But here's the so go to the next one.
So a man stabs himself with a pair of garden pliers in front of an elderly woman at a gas station, caught on a CCTV camera. Tons and tons of blood sprays out of the man's body and all over the front of a car. Contains intense scenes of violence, including self-harm and suicide, blood, gore, and disturbing images throughout the film. The main character drinks wine to help her cope with post-traumatic stress. So,
I think it's. I think I know what it is, but I'm not entirely confident in my answer.
So a man stabs himself with a pair of garden pliers in front of an elderly woman at a gas station. Tons and tons of blood sprays out all over the car. Intense scenes of violence, self-harm, suicide, blood, gore, and disturbing images. The main character drinks wine to help her cope with post-traumatic stress.
I'm gonna guess. Smile.
Oh, I've not seen that.
I don't think I'm right, but it's so my vague recollection of that film is where I'm going for. I'm going for Smile.
Stabs himself with pliers. Because I was thinking reverse Hot Fuzz. Tripping fell on his shoes.
Well, that can't be right, Ren, because Leslie Tiller was fucking murdered.
That's true. That's true. I'm going to go with the Crazies again. I don't think it is. Well, it might be. But that's the only one I can think of, like, that kind of mass hysteria.
Oh, shit, I'm never not qualified on this game.
Oh, sorry, man.
Well, at least I have it on stream.
Probably got time for one more round.
Yeah, I think we've got one more and then we'll call it.
Yeah. One more game. What do you think it is, Cal?
One game more. I said Smile. I think it's Smile.
Yeah, Smile. Yeah. I'm just going to go with the Crazies. One day more. One more day. Oh, it was Smile. Well done.
Oh, it was the wine with post-traumatic stress disorder that
did it. She goes for a therapist, doesn't she, at the beginning?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's at the beginning of this.
No, I think it is a therapist who's the main character.
What is it? Oh, sorry.
Basically, Reese pointed out that because the Wizarding World sees the future, they actually in that scene, Fantastic Beasts 2. They actually sort of realised they let a lot of serious genocide happen and didn't interfere.
I don't even remember. I don't remember them being able to see the future in the second one. That shows how much I can remember of that film.
Yeah,
that was a rubbish film.
No, it's just they were terrible.
I like the first one.
I've never seen the third one because the controversy obviously really came out, and I just went off all things Harry Potter.
Fair.
So I've never seen the third one. I've no idea how it ends. I don't care to know how it ends.
It's just like I don't think anyone gives a shit. Like you've gone through fucking 3 actors for fucking Grindelwald.
Yeah.
Like who actually gives a fuck at this point?
And it's one of the. It's
the second one was so disjointed as well.
I love
the first one I enjoyed because it was quite whimsical and nice.
Yeah, there was a third film as World War II was about to kick off.
It's just like they brought in like Jude Law and stuff to try and save it, and like
it's not. It wasn't happening.
Just rubbish, man. Should have had Colin Farrell remain as Grindelwald. If any, I thought he was actually quite good.
So who is in? But it's rather interesting that Pokemon is now making its resurgence.
What was the controversy you mentioned?
Oh, the Giga Leak that's happened. And so there are a bunch of ideas that were thrown out.
Oh, yes, you mentioned.
So a bunch of the ideas that were thrown out have been exposed, like and stuff to do with Typhlosion that they gladly cut from the actual Pokemon Legends Arceus.
What were they going to include?
No, put it this way: the video would be demonetized if I mentioned it.
Okay. Also, the book I want to write isn't a commentary or criticism of war. It takes place in an Empyrean of man-like kingdom, with the duty being the most important thing. Yeah, I think so. Not like intending to be like a critique or anything. I'm not suggesting it's a main theme or anything. Wait, if I'm jumping on those, Cal. But like, you can still you can still like if you're talking about like duty being upheld as like the most important thing in life, like it obviously isn't. I mean, it might well be in this world, but you can still talk about it in like a sort of.
Well, here's the funny thing.
Sense.
Interestingly, it's interesting how some of the adaptations work. Like
bestiality.
Yeah, there was tons actually. Luckily, it was. But again, people are acting like this is now the law for the characters. It's not. This was cut. This is stuff that was cut.
Yeah, it's just not present.
So it's not It's not a thing there. Which is rather awkward considering a Hisuian Typhlosion team got to the final of the regional last week.
And what did they do to get there?
Jan Mega made top 8.
Yeah, you mentioned that. I love that idea. I love the fact that happened.
It was like, when he explained the team on interview, I was like, oh yeah, that really does actually work when you say it like that. I won't go into the because no one gives a shit, but
sorry. And the last fact as well. So, and not just Typhlosion, but several other Pokemon too, like Lapras, Octillery, Rapidash, and stuff. I'm really interested as to how this plays into Legends Arceus. Like, are you breeding with these? And he said, the reason I decided to go down the suicide is desertion route is because it would make sense for the Empire's mindset. Fair play.
That makes a lot of sense, actually, when you think about it.
And then the last one, and presumably we'll finish. One character remarks, a day without sex is a day wasted, and wishes a friend luck in convincing his girlfriend to have intercourse. He then chides him for his views on relationships. Corpses are shown with blood effects from a Halloween makeup kit. These wounds only look somewhat realistic. The CGI used for the film is so horrible that it could be frightening for all ages.
I've got no clue on this one. So is a day without sex is...
Day wasted. Wishes a friend luck in convincing his girlfriend to have intercourse, who then chides him for his views on relationships. Corpses are shown with blood effects from a Halloween makeup kit. These ones only look somewhat realistic. CGI used for the film is so horrible that it could be frightening for all ages. I'm going to say Jaws 3D.
I'm going to go Scream.
I really don't want to do allegories in my writing, I just wanted to make interesting words and tell stories in them. If you find any deep allegorical stuff in my work, that's on you and unintentional. Yeah, I mean, like, that's the thing.
Just leave it there.
Sorry, well, I was going to say, in any situation, like, it's depicting a story. Like, sure, J.K. Rowling probably didn't intend for her work to be put under such a microscope. Equally, she's depicting slavery.
But the point he got to at the end of it was, even if you looked over all this, it's a really hollow world, Harry Potter. That was the point he was making. It was that it's a hollow world with not much in it, and there's not much.
So it's like Dark Souls, of course. J.K. Rowling is a
Give us comment again, Ren.
Oh, sorry, Ray, sorry. It was all written by the same female member of staff too, so they have a real furry on the payroll. Wow. I mean, good to know that community has an in, I suppose. This is a fun map.
Yeah.
What did I say? I said Jaws 3D.
You go to Jaws 3D, I went Scream. Oh yeah, the idea of this is stay in this ring square.
I don't know how you're managing to do it still, but...
Shit, I'm out.
Oh, you're back in somehow. Birdemic Shock and Terror.
I forgot about that.
Of course. That renowned film. Oh, I should have knocked him out, Cal.
No, that's it.
Oh yeah, you got your chicken. That was Among Us character.
Yeah, they did an Among Us crossover at one point.
So using the chicken is fine, but not picking people up and throwing them. Interesting. What other dividing lines do we have?
Shut up. That's why.
That's the last one, by the way. I've not been keeping the line scores. See both lose. Oh well.
I swear I got more. I think we were about even, actually.
Fucking knows, mate. You probably won. Right, thank you for joining us, guys.
We'll be back next week with Sonic X Shadow Generations on its very first day of release.
Indeed.
Alright, speak soon, guys.
Bye, guys.